Mike ABC. Mike ABC. Mike is here in the house. ABC Mike. Alright, there we go. There is our mic. It's kind of working out pretty well, so that's good. It's a beautiful Sunday night. 2 minutes away from this market to open. Just keep in mind, we've got 150k account, Take Profit Twitter account giveaway here tonight, everybody. I will do a little call out on our Discord a little bit later. Go take a look. Anyways, for right now, thank everybody for being here. I hope you all had a great weekend, a beautiful Sunday. 6 p.m. Eastern time right now. 1 minute to go for this market to open. I'm just really taking a look at Nvidia right now. And Nvidia kind of broke underneath this a very important key resistance EMA. So I do kind of feel like this market is going to pull back here today. I'm also taking a look from a Express account on a 1 hour chart, and I kind of feel like, you know, we broke underneath the key support 2 on a 1 hour chart. So I'm looking for a little pullback here today, guys. However, we'll keep an eye on this, guys. I'm on a 1 hour chart, just moving back to the 3 minutes again. I'm gonna do a lot of scaling into trade today because I don't really have a lot of conviction. So I'm gonna try and short on a bounce with M&Qs, guys, with M&Qs. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna try and go aggressive. I'm just gonna go try and scale into my trades using micro contracts, guys. That's what I'm gonna try and do. I'm not gonna try and be a hero here tonight with a lot of uncertainties in this market right now. It is going to be risky. I am not willing to risk any of my accounts coming into today, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna try and scale into my trades, and if it tries to break out of this key level, I will exit my trade. And if I kind of have a lot more conviction on my trade that I'm in, then I am going to try and, of course, add to my position as well. So we'll see how this kind of turn out to be today, guys. Everybody have a great day if you guys are trading on a Sunday night. If not, then just I hope you guys are having a great day, you know, having a little coffee. What is up, Haley in the house, man? Monica in the house. What is up, Monica? Merlin Graves. I'm gonna try and short against this market, guys. I obviously showed you guys Nvidia. I kind of feel like Nvidia broke underneath this very important EMA support, 180.69. We're underneath that now. We obviously have a little bit of a hammer candle, but I still think, you know, we get some sort of a pullback here. Try to retest the low at 178. We're kind of a bit overextended to the upside on Nvidia, and the similar thing with the Apple as well. Moving into tomorrow, Tesla also kind of like pretty. Tesla, I think it's kind of like in the murky place. It's kind of like, you know, it could get a bounce, it could get a pullback. Nobody knows. Try to get a bounce and maybe eventually it gets the crack, the kind of a crack they were looking for, maybe into this low 320s maybe. Microsoft, clearly one of the lagger. We had a big, obviously, you know, a big red candle that obviously pushed this thing all the way down. And very important thing is we are underneath the very important key level here at 522, right into this 520, guys. Let's see, guys, what happens today. It's Sunday. It's a fresh new week, and it starts right here, guys. Everybody have a great day. Good luck, everyone, if you guys are trading. Guys, I'm gonna call out an instruction on how to get into the 150k Tech Profit Trader eval giveaway here tonight, everybody. Just make sure you guys don't miss that opportunity to get into that giveaway, guys. Don't come back to me and say, oh, how do we get in there? How do I get in there? Fiber in the house, man. What is up? Dan Emmons. What up, Dan Emmons? I hope you had a great weekend. The Nint Chamber 99. What is up? Andreas Cruz. Let's, guys, man, let's just not get too overly excited here tonight. I'm not really expecting something big here. I think today's the kind of night we want to stay calm, right? Observe the market and try to be as conservative as we can, because I think a lot of things are going to happen next week into the following week as well. I think it's going to start to set a tone. Not today, but I think anything that happens in the next few days, right, is really going to set a tone for where this market's going to go through obviously the rest of the August. And so today could be a sort of a start of a signal, but I think the next few days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, is going to give us a lot of clues, guys. So let's not try to be a hero coming into today. Be calm, be steady, just be conservative in your trades. And that's why I got into the micro, and I'm trying to scale into my trades, right? For right now, I kind of feel like, you know, we will eventually start to get some sort of you know, a pullback, hit the resistance zone. You can start to get a pullback from this 850 area. So with that in mind, I am trying to scale into my trade on a short-sighted. We'll see if we get it or if we don't get it, guys. But I am going very slow. At most, probably about 5 or 6 micro contracts at most. I don't think I'm going to be able to be anything beyond that coming into today. And if I'm wrong, I will exit my trade, of course. So there's only so much I'm going to be able to add to my position. Guys, we are getting a nice, beautiful balance, by the way. This is definitely a much better balance than I was kind of thinking. We're up 0.2%. Where's my quant tower, by the way? Sorry, guys, 1 second. My quant tower. I can't believe I forgot to get that quant tower in here so I can see where this market is. Alright, so we don't really have a lot of news coming out today. Interestingly enough, we did not get a lot of surprise news come out today, which is maybe a good thing. Oh yeah, by the way, I should have called out my giveaway for today sooner. Let's do Alright, just give me a few minutes. I am sending out an instruction here. Send. Gotta share my link as well. Just want to make sure I do this right. Alright guys, the instruction is there on our giveaway tab on our Discord. nothing really there, to be honest. We'll do a random number tonight. But it's a big account. I hope all of you get a chance to participate and make sure you guys... Alright guys, the market is surprisingly doing far better than I was kind of expecting this to be. We're up about 0.25%, which is obviously a pretty good... nice little bounce. Hold on 1 second guys, I'm gonna try and... So again, we've got a big level of resistance here. Anything beyond this, I'll be out. I'm gonna have to get out of this trade. We also have the first initial resistance here as well in that 840. So 840, and then of course, once you get above this 840, we could, if this 840 actually ends up holding, we could also get a bounce into the 870s. So we'll keep an eye on this for now. Very interesting, guys. Alright, so I've got my stop here pretty much at 880. That's probably the most I can kind of risk on this trade. So I will add to my position if we try to dip underneath the VWAP back again. But if we pop over, and if this 840-ish area kind of hold, then I'm gonna have to just wait and see what this market does. All right, everybody, good luck. Good luck, guys. What is up? 1-800 too easy. Bull Cambo, what is up, guys? Cert chart a lot. What is up? Joey, look at you looking fresh. You are looking fresh too, Jerome Powell. Fiverr Splice Gold. Andreas Cruz. Henry, what is up, man? Inverse this guy and you will be 1-800 too easy. You can inverse me all day long, brother. No worries, man. Inverse stock tiger, and you will win. 1-800 too easy says it's a guarantee. Let's get it, guys. What a great night. Right at the open on a Sunday night. We got a beautiful monkey in the house. Nice. 840, guys. Cheers, guys. With the Starbucks. Start the day with the Starbucks only, okay? Not with the Tims, but Starbucks. It's a way to go, everyone. Pumpkin, no, it's a straight plain Americano, everyone. No mucho, no mucho. No mucho pumpkin. Guys, if we get to our goal sooner, we'll do our first Take Profit Trader 150k account. And I've got, I may end up doing a little more if we have the time, okay? There's nothing guaranteed, but if we have some time to do something else, then I'm willing to do it. It's all about giving back, guys. You guys know how much I love to give it back. Yeah, no, hey, nobody knows me. 840, we could start to get a pump here and get this thing hold. We hold this area and we could start to pump. Guys, if you guys are posting numbers right now on our Discord, because I'm hearing something there. If you guys are posting numbers, just make sure you guys don't post duplicate. No two numbers, no duplications, just one number. If you guys are posting it right now, do not post it again later and then come back to me and say, hey, I didn't know. Guys, no duplications, okay? Just one number. If you guys are doing it right now, great, good for you. Good for you, but no more. What is up, Sniper? Bro, why can't I join your Discord? Says it's invitation. Holy moly, everyone, just 1 second, guys. I've got to share my Discord link again. This Discord link, guys, man, it keeps changing. Even though I says do not change the link, and I've been saying that every time, but for some reason it wouldn't change. So for some reason it would change all the freaking time, guys. I don't know. I have no idea. Green Emerald Frog. I don't trust it. Move up. Hortons all day long. Yeah, Dust Trader, man. Me too. I mean, give me a chance to get a Starbucks at least once in a while. Today's the kind of night I kind of feel like I wanted to get something different. And I got something different. I think I'm going to have a great day, guys. The market kind of slow right now. It's not really moving. After a big, nice pump to the upside, 1/4% up. And let's say if you hold 840, guys. Are we going to hold this level? I cannot add to my position, I'll be honest right now, because what if we continue to get a beautiful bounce of this level? Then what am I going to do? I'll be in trouble. I might as well just exit this trade. You know what? Honestly speaking, if we try to get over 160, I will exit this trade right there. I don't think I'm going to be willing to lose any more than that. Man, this looks actually like it wants to get a bounce. So what do you guys think, guys? Let's do a little poll. I want to find out what you guys think of this market. It looks pretty decent. Market pump right now. And hold. Guys, I'm doing a little poll. Just let me know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think, guys. This is going to be important because based on that, I'm going to make some calls. I'm going to make some calls right now. What is up? M. Schultz. Get some Arby's. Oh, yeah. Get some meat in that skinny. Woo. That's some words I can't call out. You guys know what I mean. Ralphie, sup? What is up, man? 5 minutes looks bullish. Fair Valley Gap, yeah. It looks actually pretty good. I don't know. Oh, 842. Looks like we're gonna get a bounce. It looks like it wants to get a bounce, and that's why I did the poll. I want to find out what you guys think. L in the house, man, with some Vietnamese coffee. That's right. Chuck Boris Norris, what is up, man? 843 short. 843 short. Oh, what a perfect entry there, man. There's only so much you're gonna lose if you end up getting stop, right? What a great trade there, Chuck Boris Norris. Great job, man. Ali 415, you gotta treat yourself to a Vietnam sandwich barbecue. Yeah, well, not right now. Not right now. I had a Korean lunch, so. Sniper, what is up, man? What is up? You will join. Nice, Sniper. Great job, man. Always love to see you. Always love to see you and everybody else on our Discord, on our YouTube. Every time I go live. Hey, guys, man, just make sure you guys don't forget to smoke that like, everyone. And then make sure to subscribe if you guys are new on my main channel too, because just make sure you guys are notified every time I go live on both channels, guys. Great to see you, everybody, here on a Sunday night. Andriano, what is up, Andriano, man? How was your weekend, bro? How was your weekend? I hope you had a great weekend. Monica in the house. Dr. Young in the house as well. Thank you so much. Kid Poker, man. What is up, Kid Poker? Are you shorting this market right now? What are you doing? Kid Poker in the house. Kid Poker, by the way, your Home Depot looks pretty good. I like Home Depot. I like Home Depot. I hope you bought some pretty decent sized Home Depot on a long-term portfolio. If you did, that would be amazing. What is up? Perfect play in the house, man. What is going on? Nothing yet. Nice. Sometimes nothing yet is better than something. Andreas, man, what is up, brother? Let's get this pump. Thank you, bro. Tro boy, get them payouts, man. Oh, guys, look at that wick here. Holy, indecisive wick here. I think the market will have to decide what he wants to do. This is a 3 minutes candle right now. We hit a high here at 850. We hit the low at 831 on this candle. We'll see what this market will want to try to do. Whoa, dear. Terry Makashi. Versa in the house. Let's get this money. I don't know. Guys, I'm not expecting a huge move in this market today. I'll be very honest with you. I came here into today really not expecting a lot of stuff today. And part of the reason I said, okay, well, I'm not going to expect a lot of things is because we have NVIDIA earnings coming out next week. I think it's next week or what? NVIDIA earnings coming out next week. Oh, actually, no, I kind of lied. So in about 10 days, right? So we have a little less than 2 weeks to go for NVIDIA earning. I think the market wants to wait and see the NVIDIA earning before they can kind of like really try to commit to this market. They're still not convinced for a sell-off just yet. So very interesting market. A lot of this mega cap stocks are starting to show signs of weakness, right? Running out of steam. And a lot of the high-flying stocks as well. It's a kind of a mixed bag. You see Roblox actually down about 6% last week. And that was a big pullback from this 151 all the way down to 117, guys. That's like $40 pullback on Roblox. That's a pretty significant pullback there. Of course, that was in front of the earnings, but there was like a sign of coming back to earth, realizing that, oh dear, these are just pumping for what? For what purpose? The earnings does not justify the shit. So a lot of this high-flying SoFi as well, Toll, AMD, Square. AMD is a little different conversation, but Square, the same thing. Fubo, Foot Locker actually doing a lot better, but I mean, it's a little cap, right? PayPal not doing that great. Anyways, just coming back to the trading here. I am starting to see some cracks in the market. I'll be very honest. That doesn't mean that this market is going to start tanking right from here. I think the market is still looking for some more clues, right? So maybe but I do kind of feel like, you know, maybe it's safe to say we're in that the topping process, if you will. Topping process. We just have to look at this levels, right? This levels, the resistance, major resistance, the minus resistance levels, and just trade accordingly. I think, right? I've got some levels here on watch. Because I got 840, I got 870, and then I also have 919. That will be a key level of resistance there. That's a major level, guys. And then we also have 960. If we keep pushing it here all the way to 987, then of course the market will want to see this thing get above this to 24,000 and try to retest this all-time high. I don't know if that is what this market will want to do, but look at this, a little bit of a pullback there. Take a look and see. All right, so we hit that resistance zone. If you just take a look, we had a pivotal resistance here, a major level resistance at 919. We got a big fat rejection there. We got a big flush all the way down, and then now we are getting a little bit of rejection there too. But if we could try to get above that, we probably retest this zone. This zone, and then I don't know, and if we keep holding here, then we obviously move to the upside. So I've got some couple levels that I'm kind of watching right now. We'll see where this market will want to eventually end up trying to get to. So far I'm leaning more to the downside, but if I'm wrong, then I'm gonna have to exit my trade, of course, right? That's what I'm planning to do. So far it's kind of holding pretty well, nicely. We are above the VWAP, by the way. Some beautiful Sunday night. The market is trying to hold, trying to get a little bounce. I don't know what you guys think about this market. Mostly 50 or 53s would take a resistance down. Resistance 50. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking this is a very important area here and here. So I put my stop here at 860, which is pretty. I'm okay. I'm willing to risk about $300 in this trade. That's gonna put my account down to break even. I'm meaning my balance will be 0. But if we start to get a pullback here, then of course, then I'm gonna try and add to my position on a on a pullback here. We'll see. So far, we're kind of holding this 836. We held a VWAP bounce. Very interesting, everyone. Let's get it. Kid Poker, soup in the house, man. All right, guys. Let's see what this market wants to do now. Today, I think today and tomorrow, I think it's gonna set a tone for the rest of the week, and then I think, and perhaps the rest of the month as well. We still have like 14 days to go for this month to close. What is up? All right, the market kind of slowed down here, 842. So far, higher low, holding. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and get in, get out, just because I kind of feel like I'm on the wrong side. I don't want to do that. I decided to short this market, thinking with the scale in, and I've got my stop here 861. I'm gonna try and hold this. I'm gonna try to add some more as well. Depends. Looks like it's holding though. I don't know. This looks like it wants to hold, everybody. Kid Poker might wait for US Ukraine meeting tomorrow. Oh, we have a meeting tomorrow, guys. We've got US and Ukraine meeting tomorrow. This market does not have any more incentives to go higher. Hey, you know, I mean, if this earnings are holding, that's the incentives, right? If this earnings are justifiable and if this earnings are holding, if their earnings are better than expected across the board, and if they obviously get us a great guidance, then this market just could continue moving to the upside. You know, there's nothing much we can do about it, unfortunately. That's the sad part, right? The PE ratio obviously is very high, but that is also not justifiable, because if the earnings are great, then, you know, PE ratio may be a little more premium, but you know, just keep in mind the momentum is still to the upside, even though we got some cracks last week. So we'll see what happens. What is up, dude? 45 in the house, man. What is going on, brother? Soup 860, it may retest. Yeah, I kind of feel like, you know, this could try to retest this 860 zone. I personally, I want to try and long, but I kind of feel like it's a bounce of that key level 846, but all right, Deal 45, have a great day, brother. Let's see what this market will try to do. Kid Poker, the market, so far not really. We're up 1/4% in this market, and also I'm on a 3-minute chart, so it kind of feels like it's not moving, but I'll go try to move to 1-minute chart if you guys want. Maybe I'll try to move to 1-minute chart. Yeah, I'm in a 1-minute chart right now. Let's take a look and see what this market will want to eventually get up to. I almost kind of feel like we broke out, but, you know, this could be a little fade too. Like, you know, bounce. It looks like it's getting a bounce. But instead of doing something like that, maybe get something like this as well. And then we try to fill the gap to the downside, of course. So let's see what this market will want to do. Oh, you switched to 3 minutes? Yeah, I was in a 3-minute chart right from the back, right from the start. I haven't changed it. I'm just moving back to the 1-minute chart. I was in a 3-minute chart. The 13 squared, what is up, man? Alea vibe seems like it takes upside liquidity, so it's trying to maybe sweep the liquidity to the upside, of course, then starts to get a pullback, but we'll see. It's 8:44. And somebody asked me, what's your goal for this week? My goal, honestly speaking, my goal is to take three extra payouts for this upcoming week. And the three payouts are going to be obviously my funded futures, my Top Step, and I'm gonna try and see if I can take some payouts with either illicit trading or take profit trader, one of these two. But I think I can. I don't want to jinx myself, so I don't want to keep talking about this. But I do kind of feel like it could be almost a. But I do have a confidence that taking a payout with my funded futures and XFA is definitely in the cards, because I only need about $100 on my funded futures for the rest of the straight 4 days, and I only need $150 on my XFA account for the next 2 days, I think, if I'm not wrong. Let's just take a look and see what this market is going to do. Let's take a look at the performance stats here, guys. Let's take a look at the performance stats. So this is my performance stats for this is the 31st of July, and then going into the month of August. These are all these days that I've taken. So I do have some level of confidence in trying to get $150. It's just become so much easier for me to try and attack for just $150. You know what I mean? It's usually it's tough, right? When you try to get 150 only, you end up losing. You end up being down about $600, and then you're trying to call back up again, just like what happened to me the last few days. But eventually, I found a way to crawl back up again. But it sounds easy, but it's really not. But anyways, guys, $150. How many days do I need, actually? You know what? So I did. How many days again? So here I did 2 days. So I just need here 1, 2, 3. So I need 150 here, 150 here, 150 here, and that's going to put me. So that's going to be like $4,000. And so I'm going to be able to request $2,000 payout on this account right now in the next few days, which is great, because that's exactly what I'm looking for. Extra $2,000 on that. And my funded futures as well. Where's my funded futures? My funded futures as well. Obviously, I ended up taking a payout on my funded futures, and I still have over $3,000 profits on these accounts, even after taking the payout, third payout. So this is going to be my fourth payout on 2 of this funded account with my funded futures. So I only need $100 every day from here. So I'm gonna really try and be conservative in this trades, and my goal is to take another $2,000. So probably about $5,000 by end of this week. Right. So that's ultimately my goal. Oh, what did I do, guys? I canceled. Oh man, I canceled. I canceled my order. 1 second. Maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. Damn. I wasn't. I thought that was my take profit area, so I canceled. But it was my order, my entry. All right, that's fine. We'll still go. I had how many? 4, right? I had 4, so it kind of sucks, but all right, I'll still go. Just re-entered. That's fine. Not the end of the world. Just re-entered. I don't think I've lost anything really, because this entry is probably the area I exited this trade. So JJJ, what is up, bro? What up? What up? Sniper in the house, man. Looks good. I hope. Yeah, next few days. Are there a lot of Koreans? Probably about 15,000. 15,000. Did you enter the sale again? Yes, I did. I entered the sale again because there was a mistake. I wasn't supposed to cancel. Maybe it's a good thing I canceled, but then I re-entered. You know what I mean? I still want it to be in the straight. So we still have some gaps to fill, of course. Let's see if we can actually get a pullback. We're up about 0.2, so this market looks like it wants to keep moving here to the upside, to be honest. We'll see where this go, guys. So far, it kind of feels like it wants to move to the upside, which is fine. Market only goes up, yeah. Oh, Jay, man, you're up 6 grand, really? Nice, man, nice, great job, brother. Great job. Okay, we are getting a bounce. Okay, the market, it's kind of chopping here. We'll see. How was everybody's week, guys? You guys want to share some good stories about this weekend? But I think some sort of a pullback is definitely due, man. It's just incredible how it just keeps getting a bounce. Even after being down about 1% on, I think it was last Friday, you also ended up getting a nice, beautiful bounce. So it's like every time we try to tap a major key support, we obviously end up, you know, getting a bounce, which obviously frustrates a lot of shorts because they kind of feel like, you know, there's starting to see some cracks in this market, but ultimately the market starts to get a bounce again. So it's like, hey. With my own, with like personal funds in a futures world, you have a bigger chance of end up losing a lot more if you're on your personal funded. To be honest, you end up blowing your prop firm account. You're blowing a $200 account with a chance of making you get into a payout. So you obviously have to do the math, because if you want to get into a prop firm, if you want to get into the futures and trade your own money, you have to obviously have a couple $1,000s, and that too with you have definitely no leverage as well, and you're definitely risking a lot more. I don't really see a value to do it on my own personal funds, but I do see a major value to obviously transfer my funds, transfer the profits that I make on my prop space, and move it to my personal swings that I obviously get into all the time. It could be, you know, it could be equities, not necessarily futures or options, but in the equity world, right? Just keep buying, loading in as when the market starts to get a pullback, and hold it for like 6-7 months, and then sell obviously when you're in profits. And when it hits those major level of resistance, take your profits, you know, take a little piece of your profits off the table. So that's what I like to do, you know. I like to scale into my swing trades on my personal front. So just reload on a pullback on a stocks that you kind of believe in yourself that you are eventually going to get a bounce. And then take your profits, peel your profits, you know, like 20%, 20%, 20% as when it starts to crack above the key levels, right? You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful thing, you know. It's like a in the house, in the money that you're using to get into the swing trades in your personal front. It doesn't get any better than that, in my opinion. I've been doing options trading for a long time. I've been trading options for over 10, 12 years now. It's just that I don't do it anymore lately because I've not really been, even after trading 12 years in the options world, I've never really been very profitable. I'll be very honest. Never been really that profitable on our options world, right? There's many reasons to it. I'm not going to go too much into details, but all right, I'm gonna try and step in here with the my funded futures. I could be, you know, on the wrong side, I'll be honest. But we have this a bit of a 850 a key level resistance. I'm gonna try and scale in here, not scale in. I'm gonna try and step in here with 1 NQ. I'm gonna look to see if we can actually get a pullback here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I got in already, so we'll see, guys. All right, so we have MNQ. Sorry, we have NQ trade here on my funded futures eval account. I'm trying to pass a few of my funded futures so I can actually get into. I lost a few in the last couple of weeks. My funded futures funded account, so I'm trying to rebuild. I love to see myself get back into this 5 accounts with my funded futures. So hopefully I get it in the next few days, and then look to see if I can actually make some nice little trades on them funded accounts with my funded futures accounts. I did end up shorting, yeah. Don't copy my trades, but I did end up going short. DJ, what is up, man? Retesting the previous 4-hour chart, 4-hour high. Which market are you showing and which symbol? Which market are you showing? What do you mean which market? I'm doing NQ right now on my funded futures, and I'm on a 1-minute chart. The symbol is NQ. We are in Asia market right now, Globex. We still have like an hour and a half for Tokyo, Asia to open. So, Winsell the third, what is up, brother? What is going on, man? Long time no see. DJ Talk Kent YC NQ, what up? Bowser in the house, man. There's no shirt here at the moment. Yeah, I don't mind holding this. Like we are I kind of feel like we're getting a little exhausted here, to be honest. We try to pop over 850, and if this 850 actually ends up holding, then I'll exit my trade, okay? But for right now, I'm still going to try and short this market against the bounce. So 850 to 852, this is an area I'm gonna be like, okay, well, maybe it's time for me to get out of this trade right here. So if this does something like this, for example, like I'm gonna show you guys right now. Oh, no. Right, something like this, push, and then it creates a higher low, and it does something like this, then I will exit my trade. You know what I mean? Then I kind of feel like this is not gonna look like it wants to get a pullback here in this market. As soon as we try to hop over 852, right? So we'll see what this market tries to do. We're up about 0.2%, guys, man. This market is not giving up. They've absolutely not given up, guys. Holy. Maybe 23 880 is a better entry for shorts. 880, well, that's a long ways to go. I see where you're coming from. We have this level of resistance, right? I see that right here, right? So I see that, and I see where you're coming from. Are we actually going to do that? Because if we try to pop over 860, 855, I think as soon as we start to do that, I think the market is going to start to get a bounce. Let me just take a look on a 5-minute, 15-minute chart, by the way. Let's show this a little thing here. So if you draw a little trend line, if you draw a little trend line, we are right in that spot. Right in that spot right now. Right, we are right in that spot. So a spot where we may start to get a pullback here. Oh, where's that drawing? A little shape here. We have a major level of resistance and a pivot here. So this is going to be truly an important area, of course, right? This is what I was kind of thinking about. So maybe get a pullback. I don't know. We'll see. So just going back to the 1-minute chart, looks like it wants to get a bounce or something like that right now. Without a pullback, that's going to get very interesting. So we have here. So we'll see what this market wants to do. It does look like it wants to get a bounce. Well, let's see. I mean, I like this. I like to see ourselves pull back into the 840. Maybe I'll take my profit there, 840. Just want to count it as a day on this one. Looking for the short is just retarded. Yeah. I mean, this market definitely not looking. It's kind of choppy, to be honest. Anything can happen to me. Anything can happen, guys. We are back here 40 minutes past the open. And the market hasn't decided what it wants to do. We are obviously up about 0.25%, actually a little more than that, 0.2% in this market. NQ doing better, of course, versus the ES versus the YM. YM and ES both kind of lagging against the NQ. I did not take a look at the gold. I don't know what the gold is doing, but crude oil pulling back here a little bit, and funny enough, Bitcoin getting a bounce, guys, man. Bitcoin at 120,000. Isn't that something, guys? Well, let's take a look and see what the Bitcoin is doing. Bitcoin sitting at 118,000. Is that what it is? Let's take a look of what is the Bitcoin. Where is the Bitcoin sitting here? 118,000, guys. Wow, Bitcoin is just a killer. The killer himself does not want to get a pullback. Not at all. Crypto, a little pumping. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, everyone, for being here, guys. Keep in mind, guys, we have a 150K Take Profit Trader account giveaway here today. And everybody, thank you once again for being here. If you guys want to support the stream, if you guys enjoy what you guys see right now, please take a moment to smash the like, everyone. Smoke it like never before. Make sure you guys subscribe as well to this channel if you guys are new, to always get notified every time I go live. I do time to time stream live during the New York as well, during London, including the pre-market too. Always love to see everyone. With my coffee in my hands right now. Cheers, everyone. Looks like to see 820, guys, man. I honestly, it's kind of murky. To be honest, I don't know what this market is trying to do, but it looks so far it's kind of holding. So hey, as much as I said I'm gonna try and be very conservative with my trades, I'm also gonna try and make some good trades as well, right? Because I do definitely need to you know, get some good trades tonight, so that kind of release pressure on myself for tomorrow's morning trades. Obviously, you guys know I don't trade full time. Do we have a full-time trader here? You guys want to let me know in the chat, everyone? Maybe let's take a look at the poll here, guys. So we end the poll, the market pumping right now and hold. We have 60% of the trader actually thinking the market's gonna get a bounce, which I should have read a little bit earlier. It's kind of a little late for me. So I want to do a little poll for another one. Are you a full-time trader? All right, guys, are you a full-time trader? Yes or no? Let's find out what you guys are. I know we have a lot of interested trader want to know the poll. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a decent sized sample. I obviously want to do a lot of different polls tonight. I want to find out what you guys think. If you guys want to support the stream and participate on the polls, I would really appreciate it, guys. It's just these things actually do end up helping a lot of traders, because we all are curious ourselves, including me, and we want to find out. You know, we want to find out, because what I think right now may be all wrong, because the majority of you guys are thinking it differently, then I'm definitely wrong. And that's why these polls become very important too. And that's why our community plays a very important part of our journey, because you're looking at a different angle, different perspective. All right, guys, is market pulling back or what now? It's kind of like choppy in this 847 area. I don't even know what this market is trying to do. All I know is I'm really looking for a 5K payout, guys, for this week. That's my 5K payout, guys. That's all I'm really looking for. And if we get even more, that's like a bonus. That's like a bonus, right? Just keep in mind, guys, man, all thanks to you, everyone. I had a huge month so far. Huge month. Honestly, I'm not sure if this is going to be the best month of the year. I have a little bit of a sort of a, what do you call this? I'm a little skeptical, if you will. I'm not negative. I'm just saying we only have like 14 more days to go, and that's the 14. Well, it's not really 14 days, because if you discount the weekends, then of course, and the holidays, then you're only down to about 10 days. The actual trading day, and of course, you're gonna also have red days as well. It's not gonna be everything rosy, a green day every day. It's just not gonna be that way. And I'm still kind of like tight, if you will. I think I have approached that 20K mark, but I still need another 20K to make it the best month ever. But I just don't think that's gonna happen, to be honest. Unfortunately, I had a $38,000 month in the month of May, which is great. But to get beyond that, I need to make equally the same amount I made so far, which is kind of like tough. Yeah, we could also go Jackson Hole this week, man. That's gonna set a tone too. We got a lot of stuff coming out, man. It's gonna be a very interesting. Usually, I think traditionally August and September month has not been that greatest, right? Bowser, you need $800 more today to get to 4,000. Bowser, I honestly, if that is the case, I don't know. Like, if it's me, I wouldn't want to mess with that accounts right now, bro. I would, like, if it's me, I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna hold it till maybe some other day when you have a nice and clean price action. I know lately New York has not been that great. It's been extremely difficult, but obviously it's a lot more volatile too. So for you to kind of like target like $100, $200, it's not as hard, if you will. But I wouldn't want to mess with those accounts, man. That's like you're getting pretty close to the payout, you know. And I don't know if Sunday night is the kind of a night that you want to be doing that, especially when it's just the start of the fresh new week. And not doing well today is obviously not just gonna set a tone for the rest of the week, but it's like, you know, it's always tough to call back up again from red to green. That's the most difficult thing. I've checked some YouTube about how some streamers, how some traders got back to back from red to green. But you know what? That's really hard to do. You know, it's like going back from red to green. That's probably the most difficult thing for me, in my personal humble opinion. But if you guys are able to do that, obviously that's great. But oh yeah, Bowser, that's right. Okay, you only trade during Apex, during New York. That's great, man. That's great. What is up, Richard in the house? Pray and trade BTC and Q. Holy, what a beautiful name. That's a long name. Chuck Boris Norris, man. Need 844 break. We'll see, guys. We'll see what this market wants to do. But we haven't really got any meaningful pullback, right? I mean, every time it kind of looked like it's getting a pullback, we never really got something of that, of a big flushy, if you will, and really breaking down the key levels. We never really got it. Every time we try to do that, we obviously ended up getting a nice, beautiful V-shaped bounce, or kind of like in that consolidation range, which is fine. But it's just that it's annoying sometimes for shorts. And of course, I'm one of them. I was a short too, and every time we try to short this market, you feel good for the first few minutes, and then all of a sudden the market starts to get a bounce, and then it's like, oh my god. And this bounce is not even a small little bounce you're talking about, right? It's a huge bounce. It's like 60-70 points bar, just shoot up all the way, and you end up obviously blowing your account, or you know, be in a big red. And it's been tough, guys, man. It's just not being great for shorters. All right, let's take a look at this little poll here. I just want to find out what you guys think. Are you a full-time trader? And 60% says no, but we still have 40% full-time, man. Full-time. 40% says they're a full-time trader. I hope all of you, if you guys are full-time trader, I wish you guys are all profitable. Okay, let's see. Let's do a little poll, guys. Let's do a little poll. I want to do a little different poll here. If you are full-time trader, where are you at from a profitability standpoint for the month, for the year, for the entire year? And so let's do big green, big red hole, and then add another one, pretty much break even. All right, so let's take a look. And if this is only for traders who are full-time trader, okay? If you're a full-time trader, I just want to understand, where does your profitability actually stand? If you guys don't mind letting me know, I just want to find out, you know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't cost us, but it does help a lot of part-time traders trying to become a full-time, because I do know a lot of you guys are trying to become a full-time trader too. And so this sort of a poll does really help. And I actually had somebody ask me, can you do, please, this sort of a poll? Because they want to know. I mean, don't get me wrong, these polls are not going to be at, like, you know, 100% accurate. You obviously going to have to filter, right? So far, it's a break, pretty evenly spread it, you know, like we have 25 votes so far. We are pretty straight, like it's nicely spread it across the board. 30%, 30%, 30%. green, red, break-even area. Man, this is a very interesting poll here, guys. I mean, these are the kind of stuff that really, you know, support the stream. And I thank you for participating in the sort of polls, everyone. For full-time traders, you guys are voting on this poll. Oh wow, look at that. We got 30 votes. Pretty close to all evenly spread it, guys. Holy moly, everyone. By the way, this market is trying to do what now? Are we trying to get a balance? It almost kind of feels like we got a bit of a rejection here at 853, and this market kind of feels like it's running out of steam here a little bit, and we get some sort of a pullback here back into this 840. We could certainly get a bounce as well back into, I don't know, somebody mentioned about 860, 870. We could certainly do that, but man, look at that bounce, guys, man. Holy moly. We'll see. Pretty choppy here right now. Up 0.2%. The market up 0.2%. Okay, 0.2%. It's got to decide what he wants to do now. I think 38 votes. I think it's good enough. Do we really need any more votes than that? We only had 40% of traders, a full-time trader. JJJ, the key to being successful in prop firm trading is not rushing it. I absolutely agree, bro. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. But I think it's very important that as a trader, as a prop firm trader, you also have to think about making sure that you get a habitual payout, a consistent payout, because if you don't do that, you know, but just keep in mind that the difference between the prop firm trading and versus you're trading with your own money is that the prop firm trading, even if you even if you had a bad trading week, you could probably end up still with a pretty decent size payouts. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be great trades, because you're scalping on the futures world and you're literally looking for about 20 points in every single trade that you make. That could probably make you end up getting a, you know, handsome payout, right? So it doesn't have to be like a great trading week or great trading day. You know, there are times where my trading was horrible, but somehow my payouts were a lot better than on a days where I actually ended up making good trades. Some weeks are like, you know, I have great trades every day, and yet my payout is only so much. You know what I mean? All right, guys. I think that vote is fine. We got 45 votes here in the favor of nothing. It's such a break. Nice little evenly spreaded profitability standpoint for the entire duration of the year, right? So for full-time traders, 36% said they're in a big red hole. 36% said pretty much break even. So we still have majority of the traders, over 70% of the traders, either break even or in red. And that's a pretty interesting the poll we just got right now. It's very interesting, guys. This really tells you how difficult this trading is itself, and that over 70% being break even or red, it gives a lot of stories. Scary, but thanks for your participation, everybody. Thank you for your support. All right, guys, just coming back to our trading now. Imagine it was a real cash. I don't even want to think about that, PG. I don't want to even think about that. That's gonna be like scary. The most scariest thing you could ever see. Oh dear. I'm pretty sure we have some trader here trading with the personal money too. I'm pretty confident. I think maybe about 10% of the full-time trader here would be trading on the personal front. I mean, I just don't like the idea of trading, you know, like especially on the futures world. Like if you're trading the equities, I get it. If you're trading equities, I completely agree to trade the personal. But if you're trying to trade the futures, it's scary how, you know, like the risk reward is just not there versus the profit trading, in my opinion. Even after accounting for all these rules that obviously the profits come with, personally, I wouldn't want to do that. I would not want to do that. If you start with a low amount and do well, why not use personal funds? I mean, you start with 1,000, you could end up losing that 1,000 in a given day. And what are you going to do? Are you going to come back and you're going to try reload another $1,000? And you end up losing that again? You're down 2,000. Two bad trades, you're going to be down 2,000 and you're out of that account. Your account's blown. And then what are you going to do? At least you give yourself how many chances to make that much more on a problem space. With that $2,000, you can probably end up buying about 20-30 accounts. And each account's going to offer you $2,000-$3,000 of drawdown. Like, if you do the math, it's no-brainer. It's not rocket science. Each account gives you $2,000-$3,000 of drawdown. And you have a chance of making about $5,000, for example, on that one single account that you have. Anyways, I'm not going to go too much into details, but just do the math, guys, man. It's just it's not complicated. John Nasuti, bro. Hey, bro. I'm pretty sure you're gonna do far better from here, right? Don't get disappointed. Don't get too overly disappointed yourself, right? Stuff like that happens. Even great traders make a lot of funky mistakes. And yeah, guys, we are getting a pullback here. But still nothing really too meaningful. I was kind of down. Hold on one second, guys. Oh, I just got filled. Oh dear. I obviously have my limit order set in place, and it just got above. Well, I guess it is what it is. I don't want to trade my funded account, my funded accounts with my funded futures for right now, because these are very expensive accounts, man. Over $3,300 of profits on these funded accounts, man. These are like my gold right now. So, and this doesn't mean that just because we're in the Asian market, that's not the reason I'm not trading this account. But I'm gonna have to obviously find a beautiful setup to trade this my funded futures core accounts. These are funded accounts, over $3,000 of profits after taking 3 payouts, man, on these accounts. So I do not want to mess it up. I do not want to lose this account, because getting into some bad trades, let's say even if it's New York, you get into some bad trades with too many contracts, you're going to end up losing that account. Even if it's $3,000 worth of what do you call this, drawdown you have on these, you could easily end up losing these accounts without a problem. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna 1 minute chart back into the XFA. I traded my funded futures. I made a little profit there. A nice little $100, but that's on an eval. I wish that kept pulling back. We got a nice little bounce off that 842. Let's see if we can actually get back into the VWAP, and maybe it starts to get a further pullback here. Maybe a nice little rejection. We'll find out, guys. We're sitting here at 845, looking for a little pullback here. Maybe into the 830s. Be careful and take your money. G-Man, what up, brother? Wacko Rez, what is a good stop on the ES? It depends where the resistance, where the support level, resistance levels are, Wacko. I do not get a chance to look at the ES right now, so it's hard for me to say, because I'm kind of stuck myself in this NQ trade. Look at that NQ get a nice, beautiful bounce off the 840s. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, guys. Are we going to just get a bounce of this level now? EDD. Sup, fellow AB, man, get in the house, man. What is up, brother? You're up for the day and locked out. Yes, let's go, baby. Lock it out, guys. If you guys are banking, if you guys are in the money, lock it out. Lock it out. What is up, AB, DJ? Cryptocanto. It needs to break the 842. Honestly, it's hard to say. I mean, it's a flip of a coin right now, to be honest. It's 50-50. We could get a bounce. We could get a pullback here. Nobody knows. It's hard to say if we're going to get a bounce or not, right? Obviously, the market is very fragile right here. Look at my hair. It's pretty horrific. I got to do a little bit of a touch up here. My apologies, everyone. Yeah, I mean, it's 50-50 really at this point. I'm down about $200 overall in this account. I would like to add, obviously, but I need a little more conviction that this pullback has a better chance of a continuation to the downside, or maybe it's trending down. I just don't see that at the moment, so it's going to be hard for me to get into this trade. John Nasuti, what up? Mike the Barbarian, what is up, man? Daily candle has no lower wick. We're 100% going there to make the wick. You think we're gonna get a pullback? Is that what you're saying, Mike? PG, man, what a complex math there. 1.66 times 3. Oh, guys, man, we're getting a bounce. What is market trying to do? I mean, I could certainly try and exit my trade, to be honest, and just reevaluate what this market really wants to do. We haven't done anything here. We're up 0.2%. We've been up 0.2% for a while now. We got a nice little pullback here into the 840, but that level held. Obviously, that's a support area, and yeah, it looks pretty interesting. Are we going to get a bounce now? I have my stop here 857, guys. I will exit this trade if we continue getting a bounce into those levels that I do not like it to be. Guys, I added to my position, and I'm gonna try and take some profits off the table if we start to get a pullback here. It looks pretty interesting. We'll see, guys. Mike says we're gonna get a pullback, so hey, guess what? Time for a pullback. Uh-oh. I'm with 10 micro now. Gold is dumping? Really? Am I supposed to be in gold trade right now, guys? Am I supposed to be in gold trade? Let's take a look at the gold, guys. I love gold. You guys know how much I love gold. Oh my god, look at that gold, guys. We just cracked into a very important 77 here level. Let's try to short this gold, guys. What do you guys think? Oh my, you've got to be kidding me, guys. Oh dear.
Order filled. Order filled.
What in the world is going on, guys?
Order filled.
All right, guys, I placed my order here, guys. I hope I'm not in trouble. You guys know how great I am with gold. You guys know that very well. If you guys been with me for a long time, you guys know how great I am with the gold. But we'll see, guys, man. We'll see, guys. All right, guys. One got triggered. One got triggered here, guys. One got triggered. I'm gonna try to place my try to place my stop at the break even if we start to get a pullback here down into the 70s. And if we get a bounce, then I'll be out of this trade at the break even. But very interesting here, guys. Very interesting. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do now. I did kind of like it to the downside, but I do not want to mess with the gold. You guys know what I mean? This gold can do a lot of funky stuff, like, you know, very unexpected moves in this market. And this is not going down. Definitely not going down as much as I thought it was going to. I think we're gonna get a nice little flush here. Just not doing that right here, guys. Alright, just moving my stop to break even here, everybody. Just kind of like, you know, try to save myself. I don't want to get into trouble with this gold. You guys know what I mean. I've been in a lot of trouble with gold, as you guys are aware. Being able to place my stop at the break even now, it just makes me feel so good. Like even though I kind of feel like I could get stopped out right here, but I don't lose anything. You know what I mean? So that's great. Guys, I'll exit this trade. Guys. I mean, I did not really lose anything. What did I make? 302. Sorry, again, I made about 60 bucks or something like that, which is fine. Not the end of the world. I'm just moving back to gold. NQ, guys. I like this to the downside, to be honest. In the gold, technically, the gold has to get a bounce. Technically, if we kind of believe this market's gonna start to pull back, then the gold is going to start to pull back as well. I do kind of feel like, you know, we get a pullback here into this 50s. So another 20 points pullback here back into this major support zone. Right? I'm at a 30-minute chart, but just take a look, guys, man. In these levels, it's very obvious. Like, you don't have to be a super duper great trader to kind of understand where this gold may end up trending down to. Right? Just very obvious. These are the levels that we're kind of watching. And we could see this in pullback all the way down into the 56s. But do I want to still take my chances? I do not want to be honest, because you guys know that how bad I can be in gold trade. I've been pretty bad at the gold trade, so I'm gonna move away from this. Just going back to the NQ, guys. MNQ trade. Where is my MNQ trade, by the way? So what did end up happening here on my NQ? I don't understand how I exited this trade. I didn't exit this trade because I was still in a trade, and I went to MGC and I traded the MGC, and obviously I flattened. Oh, I flattened all. I pressed the flatten all. That kind of kills all my trade that I'm in. I see. Okay. Well, this is getting very enticing here. What do you guys think this market's gonna go? Holy man, I honestly, it's hard. Just not giving me a lot of conviction here. I like it to the upside. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna try and scale into my trade on a pullback here. If we get any sort of a pullback, then I'm gonna try and scale into my trade to the long side, guys. Hold on one second. Place my limit orders to the downside. So far, unless something changes, I'm gonna try and be on a long side. Unless something changes, okay? If we have a little bit of a change in the structure, then that's a different conversation. What is up, man? Gold is dumping. Oh dear, guys, man. Stop talking about gold. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me, everyone. No. Nah, guys, man, this is so tempting for me to actually show this. We talked about this, guys, man. This level here that we just drew, it looks like it wants to get a pullback here all the way down into the 50s. Man, it was so tempting. Obviously, I don't know if this is the right time to do that, but Oh, you held Savvy, man. Look at you, bro. Oh, Savvy held the gold trade to the downside. Nice, nice, great job. Hey, if you guys are making, that's great, man. I'm very happy for everybody. You know, making good trades with gold. Traditionally, I'm not really good with gold. I mean, I don't know. I get just too very excited every time I try to trade gold, and you guys know what happens after that. Get smoked. Guys, I hope everybody having a great Sunday night, everybody. We have a Tech Profit Twitter 150k account giveaway here tonight. Everybody, if you guys want to support the stream, everybody, please take a moment to support the stream and smoke the like. And subscribe as well if you guys are new. Always get notified every time I go live. Thank you, everybody, for your support. And thank you for always being kind on a chat. Always being kind on our chat. And not telling me, you suck. You suck. This is the most you can make? Can this be the most you can make, Stock Tiger? I thought you were better than that. Oh. Alright guys, are we going to start getting a pullback? I'm scared to go take a look at the gold again, guys. I really want to trade gold, but as much as I want to, I do not want to ruin my day trading gold. That's oh my god, look at this pullback here, guys. This is definitely getting really, guys, every time I try to short this gold like at this kind of a level, obviously you know this market try to get a bounce. Man, what am I gonna do now, guys? Man, am I supposed to what now? Am I supposed to do what now? What am I supposed to do now? John Henry, what is up, brother? Bro, how I missed that gold trade. Oh my god, yeah, I know. Hey man, I wish you guys saw this. I mean, technically, we should have gone short right up here, man. Right up here. This is what it's supposed to be. We broke it down. We broke underneath. The market was weak. Sorry, this gold was weak, looking weak right up here. We got a little bit of a trying to see ascending wedge. We couldn't get above this. Nothing triggered. There's nothing exciting about this. No volume. There's nothing there. And then of course the gold started to tank from there on. And that was a pretty significant pullback there. 10 points, man. In gold, like down 10 points. A pretty significant pullback. That was a beautiful trade that we could, all of us would have been in obviously in that trade too. Obviously, I missed it myself, and it kind of sucks, but it is what it is sometimes. We'll see. We'll going back to the MQ. We'll try to trade the MQ, guys. MQ getting a pullback here, guys. MQ trying to get a pullback here. We'll see if you can pull back into the levels that I talked about, and then see if I can actually fill my limit orders, and maybe try to get a little bounce off that level again. Getting a little pullback here, both in NQ and gold, which is kind of interesting. Which is definitely kind of interesting, guys. Yeah, I'm definitely very confused. Until we start to really see some cracks, it's gonna be hard for me to, like, you know, make some calls. I do know this gold is looking pretty bearish. That I know for sure now, right? We got a little bounce, but I don't know if this bounce. Do you guys actually think we're gonna get a V-shaped bounce in gold? I mean, I will be definitely very surprised if we get some sort of a V-shaped bounce in this gold, if you will. But you know what I'm gonna try and do right here, guys? What I'm gonna try and do is let's see if this actually kind of works. You know, gonna try and. I still think, you know, we get a pullback here all the way into the 50s, guys. I really do. But maybe if we do that, before we do that, we get a little bounce. I'm gonna try and do a little bit of a trick here. Place my limit orders. I'm just gonna not think about this, right? And I've got to remember to not do flat and all, because if I do flat and all, this gold limit orders that I place is also gonna go away as well. So. This is what I'm gonna try and do. All right. And this is on my XFA, so I'm gonna look to see if I can actually hold on to my trade and try to stick to this plan of a little bit of a bounce back into this 50% retracement. Right? Try to call back. Maybe 3 limit orders get filled, and maybe it start to call back down again. Create a little bit of an ascending wedge. It starts to get a pullback here. I'll be happy if I can actually fill about 4 contracts before we start to get some sort of a pullback here in this gold trade. So I'll leave that trade as is, and then we'll just move back our eyes into the gold here. Gold, I'm sorry, not the gold. NQ. I'm trying to go long on NQ. I kind of feel like this gold is looking very bearish, to be honest. So maybe an expectation of a little bit of a bounce, and then maybe a 50% retracement in gold. Retracement bounce in gold. And then from there we start to get some cracks in the gold and starts to get a pullback. By then maybe a 3 or 4 micro could be filled. And see a little bit of a bounce in the NQ. So that's my idea. A pullback overall, pullback in gold and a bounce in NQ. BTC is dumping. Oh my guys, BTC is dumping. How's that even be possible, guys, man? BTC dumped like 0.8%. Hold on one second. Pretty interesting.
Order filled. Order filled.
I really have to be better. Be careful, guys. I think today's the kind of day I could get into some trouble if I am not careful in my trades. Right? I've got to be very, very careful here today, guys. I almost kind of feel like, oh my guys, just 1 second, guys. It looks like we are getting a pump, or I would say a bounce in the gold. You've got to be kidding me, guys. You've got to be kidding me. Hey, I told you, this is what happens in gold. This is what happens in gold, guys. Can I get ever lucky trading gold? Can I ever get lucky in trading gold? Can I? Are you gonna tell me we are actually going to get a V-shaped bounce right now? Are we gonna actually get a V-shaped bounce, everybody? Are we or no? Oh, thank you, Young, for your support to the stream. Thank you so much. Thank you. How do we message play? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you once again. And thank you everybody for your support as well. But we're getting a balanced in gold, guys. Am I gonna be in trouble now? I'm not really sure. Is this going to be a V-shaped bounce? Honestly, if you just... Oh, what is going on here? What is going on here, guys? What did I do? My order? Oh, there we go. Huh. I don't know what happened to my chart. But this is going to be a bit of a problem if you get a balance. Very interesting balance in this gold, guys. This is not a bearish looking bounce, by the way. This is on a 50-minute shot. Look at that wick here, guys. A bullish wick. Definitely does making me a little concerned, but I still think, you know what? I still think we get a pullback here into the 50s before we start to get any sort of a bounce, in my opinion. I really do. I still think the pullback isn't over yet. I don't know what you guys think. You guys want to let me know? I still think we are sweeping liquidity on a 30 minutes. What is that, Alan? Are you talking about gold or are you talking about something else? I think this gold still... honestly, as much as I am so bad with trading gold, I kind of feel like I have a little bit of conviction on this one. Maybe we get a pullback here into 50s. Obviously, my own opinion. I'm still down on this, but I kind of feel like, you know, we have this 50s. Maybe we try to sweep that area. Maybe from there on, we'll get a bounce from there. But, I mean, at least get back into this zone and try to get a bounce back again. Maybe in the cards. I mean, the probability, the chances of this gold trying to pull back into this 30s, sorry, in the 40s, maybe higher, but again, I could be wrong. But I'm gonna really try and stick to this plan. Really try and stick to this plan here, guys. Try to see if we can actually pull back here into the 50s, guys. That's gonna be pretty decent size pullback. So I'm gonna place my limit order here in the 60s and see if we can actually get some sort of a pullback now. All right, I'm gonna move my eyes back into the MNQ. So, while I let the gold do its thing, of course. Gold is a different animal. I'm just gonna let the gold do its thing for now. Just coming back to the NQ. The NQ looks like it wants to get a bounce, man. I like gold to the I like NQ. I'm getting really confused with the sticker symbol, guys. Just going back and forth between gold and NQ, make me a little confused. But I like the NQ to the upside. I'll be honest. Maybe try to get a pullback. One more pullback here. Maybe retest the 840s. Maybe I was a little too kind, trying to place my limit orders way far down, which is obviously not a great thing. Ralph, I did mention short-term bounce maybe in NQ and a short-term pullback in gold. That's what I said. I've been saying that for the last 15-20 minutes, and obviously you guys see I placed my limit orders, but it's kind of choppy. If you like, obviously you don't want to get too aggressive in your trades. The Sunday night doesn't seem to give us a lot of clue, by the way. It seems like it's a tough battle, I'll be honest. Tough battle. It's like in that consolidation range. It's hard to say where it's gonna go. But so far, I'm leaning more to the upside. I could be wrong. That is just my opinion. I'm not gonna check my... Hold on one second. What is going on here? Something's not right. Where's my panels? I can't see my panel. Where's my panel? Something isn't right about this, guys. Oh dear. Something is... Oh dear, guys, I'm in trouble. I don't know what I did. Then Amon's add components, drag the order entry panel in. What the hell is going on here, guys? Oh, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can bring it back. Hold on one second, guys. No, I can't. Hold on one second. Add a component. Oh, drag it down. Oh my god. Okay. Reset layout. Oh, there we go. All right, guys, I reset. I resetted my layout. All right, at least it's back. So, oh, but I've got a wrong one. No, actually, you know what? I lied. I don't need that. I just need this. There we go. There we go, guys. I've got it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, guys. You guys are always there to support me. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. Over 320 viewers, guys. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I'll just reset the layout. I guess that's probably what I'm going to do. Yeah, layout load is easiest. I don't know. Well, yeah, I'll just... Richard Dowdy, what is up, man? Captain Price in the house. Alright, looks pretty interesting here, price action, guys. I wonder what this gold is doing right at this moment, to be honest. I'm very curious to find out, but I do not want to take a look at the gold because I'm going to start to be concerned. Is the gold pulling back? It's really not doing anything at this moment. I think. Alright, guys, we are pretty close to doing our giveaway. That's a Tech Profit Trader 150k account giveaway here tonight, everyone. Let's take a look at our Discord. We already have a whole bunch of numbers on there. Holy moly. Lee, Victor, Korean, Gigi, Jen, Sai, Option, Profesca, Mario, Green. Guys, by the way, today's the last day. Oh yeah, look at that. Dude 45 in the house. Fox 46. Oh yeah, let's go. I think Tech Profit Trader flash sale ends tonight, everybody. Just FYI. Obviously, you guys don't have to use my code. Just letting you guys know that today is the last day. You guys want to make sure you guys take advantage of that. Whoever code you guys use. But today is the last day, everyone. FYI, guys. Anyways, a lot of numbers, guys. We have a lot of numbers. Guys, if you guys have not hopped onto our Discord to post in your number, I'm gonna share it again right now. Do not come back to me in like 30 minutes and go, oh, what is your Discord link? Here we are. I share my link on my Discord, sorry, on my YouTube chat. And there goes the link. Okay? Get on there and post your number. Guys, just make sure you only have one number. Okay, no duplications. Okay, we want to be fair and square for everybody. Equal chance of winning this a big, large, fat 150k account, take profit trader account giveaway here tonight, everyone. Your chance of winning this account is getting pretty close. Everybody, good luck. I'm gonna do oh, hold on. Yeah, getting pretty close. We'll see. Guys, we're getting a nice beautiful bounce. Let's just take a look at the gold here, guys. See what this gold is doing here tonight. Oh my gee. Look at that gold, guys. Just because I'm shorting this gold right now, this market, this gold is not trying to pull back. What do you guys think about this gold? Gold here at 73, looking like it wants to get. So far, it kind of looks like it wants to get a bounce, I'll be honest. Even though overall, from a bigger time frame, if you just take a look at a 15-minute chart, I still think we get a pullback. But now it's a big wick, right? I mean, if you just take a look here, this is the candle. This obviously is a very bullish candle, right? So I do want to see this thing crack underneath the 70s again, get this thing back underneath this zone. So it gives me a conviction that this is going to continue pulling back. But if you try to get above this 75, I will exit this trade, and I am going to place my hard stop here. Hard stop here, guys, back into the 77. Because if we get above this 75, I think we have a chance of a bigger bounce in this market. So I'm gonna place my, I'm gonna give a lot more room. I'm gonna place my stop here at 78, just in case we get a bounce off that 75 and try to continue. Maybe try to overshoot, but then obviously overshoot, and maybe we could also crawl back down again. So I want to give myself a little bit more room, just in case we get a little bit more of a push to the upside. But my stop, my hard stop here, sits right at the 78. That's where I'm gonna place my stop, my hard stop, and I'm willing to lose about 250 on this trade, just in case we get a bounce. Now moving back to the MNQ, guys, for a moment. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm also going to place my extra limit orders just in case. If that gets filled and we try to pull back down again, I'm going to have a better entry point. So I wouldn't mind doing that, guys. But that's probably the most. 7 contracts here, guys. 7 contracts, and I will exit this trade if we get a bounce. Okay, so here we go. All right, just moving back to the MNQ. We'll let this gold do its thing. Guys, man, look at this, man. Look at this bounce. I'm gonna have to, guys, I'm gonna, yeah, oh no, what am I doing? I didn't realize I'm on a 15-minute chart, by the way. Look at this pump, guys. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Everybody, 1 second. This is a pretty significant level we're trying to break out of right now. And I know I'm kind of chasing, to be honest, but I took a stab, guys. We'll see if we can actually push it up to the 870 zone. I kind of read this market, but I don't think I got into these trades. I definitely did not get decent entries, I'll be honest. But I got into this trade with an expectation we get one more leg to the upside, of course. And that's why I got into this trade. But if we get a pullback here, I'll get stopped out here at the 850. I'm not going to move my stop, by the way. That's it. That's what I'm going to do right now. Because I don't want to end up seeing this thing pull back, and obviously I'm down so much. So I'm risking $300 on my gold trade, and I'm risking about $200 on my NQ trade. So if we end up getting a pullback here, then I'm out. I'll be down about $500. But hey, my account will still be alive. By the way, guys, I'm trading my XFA. I'm not trading the combine. So we'll see, guys, if we can actually get a nice, beautiful pump here into the 70. Guys, just keep posting your numbers on our Discord. We will do our giveaway fairly soon. If you guys want to support the stream, guys, just make sure to support the stream. Smack those likes, everyone. If you guys are new to the stream, guys, make sure to subscribe as well to always get notified every time I go live. New York pre-market, London. Let's see if we can get some sort of a bounce. This is going to be a big one. I mean, if I end up losing out on this trade, that's fine. I mean, I am definitely oversized right now, but that's a 6 points risk here on this trade. If we get a pullback here, then I'm gonna get stopped out at $200. I'm willing to lose about $230. I'm totally okay with that for now. For now, okay for now. And I also got into my gold trade, of course, you guys know. If the gold get a bounce and stops me out, I'll be down $300 on that trade too. So hold on one second. Oh man, hold on one second, guys. I got stopped out on that trade. This is trying to trick me now. All right, guys, I've got my stop here at. I got stopped out. I re-entered a little bit underneath where my stop was. We'll see now. We get a pullback down quite a bit. That's a big fat pullback, by the way. Look at that. I mean, like, can you guys imagine? Like, I placed my limit orders right here. None of this limit orders actually ended up getting filled. Like, you had this beautiful pump in this market, of course, and then now we're getting a pullback right after I got into these trades. What an amazing looking trades. I can't believe this. We got a little bit of a support here in the zone now, of course, as you guys can see. But this is a pretty aggressive pullback here, though. I don't know. I've got my stop here again at 843. I'm not gonna move that. If I end up getting stopped out on that trade, hold on one second. Let me just try to see. Yeah, I'm not gonna move. That's it. But what is this, guys, man? Holy man.
Order filled. Order filled. Order rejected. Order rejected.
There we go. That's 16 contracts now. Just getting rid of my limit sale. There's no point. I'm so far off right here. So if we get one more dump here, then of course then it's gonna be in trouble. We'll see, guys. I'm definitely not very happy with what's really going on right now, but I'm gonna have to manage my way out, manage this trade, look to see if I can actually make a little comeback here, but not looking that great, to be honest. Oh, that dump there kind of makes me feel uncomfortable. That dip like that. That's like a 10 points dump. I don't know. It doesn't look very promising. All right, guys, I'm gonna place my stop. I'm gonna now go a little bit deeper, guys, just to kind of give myself a little bit more room. So I'm risking about $400 on this trade now. Not looking good at all. I can't believe this. I'm actually, am I down? Yeah, I've got $1,500 of drawdown on this account. Guys, all of a sudden things are not looking that great, to be honest. But it is what it is, right? Fahad Islam, what is going on, man? Bruno Vissel, what up? RG in the house. Bogem Mama in the house. I don't trade FTMO, so I don't know. It's hard to say. But I heard they're one of the bigger companies. John, what is up, brother? John Waka. Kid Porker back again. Soup. Chris. Gwyn Ferme. Jay in the house. Alfred Sakoli, what is up, brother? Drapin team. Yeah, I'm going down right now, guys, man. Look at this pullback here. Holy. Am I gonna be in trouble, guys? Am I gonna be in trouble now? We can't hold this area. We're gonna just slump it all the way down. This is gonna look pretty ugly. Like, did it really have to happen right there? When like, now it almost kind of feels like I FOMO into that trade, of course, obviously. Wow, I can't believe that, guys. What a pullback here in this. What an insanely pullback. I don't even know what to do now at this point. Are we actually going to start to try and fill the gap to the downsides of what it's trying to do? I don't know, guys. What is up, investor? Yeah, not looking that great. I wonder what this gold is doing so far. Maybe the gold is down a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But maybe me being down on this NQ, maybe my gold may be doing better. I don't know. I don't know what this gold is doing, guys, but I hope it's doing better. Damn, guys, man. What a bit of a what do you call this? A bit of a, do I have to call this a trap? What am I supposed to call this? Is this a trap, guys? I definitely got a little... I don't even think this is a FOMO trade, to be honest with you. I kind of felt like this is the sort of a trade I wanted to get into. Momentum move to the upside, of course. Always trying to get into a momentum trade during Asian market is... Like, obviously, I've been trading Asian market for a long time, but it's always a tough thing to get into momentum trade during Asia, I'll be honest. Because it's such a fragile market with no volume. So when you try to think, this almost kind of looks like some momentum here to the upside, but then obviously it starts to get a pullback here. Like this move to the upside never really happened. So definitely has to be careful, but again, I got in and I got caught on the wrong side. This thing started to get a pullback here. That was like a good 14 points pullback. Let's see if we can actually call back up again. Not really. This market hasn't really pulled back as much, I'll be honest. This NQ is still up about 0.9%, 19. So about 0.2%, guys, man. Over a 1/4% to the upside. And that pullback was just merely about 15 points. We are getting a little pullback here in gold, I think, or we are actually getting a little bounce in gold, I think. Crude oil pulling back here. ES and YM trying to get a little bit of a footing here, a little bit of a bounce, and MBT, Bitcoin, is actually pulling back. Half a percent. Guys, we got 7 more minutes for Tokyo to open. Yeah, Kid Poker Asia in 12 more minutes. That's right. A lot of risk here involved. I'm at 847. That's what this price is right now, 847. Ralph, what is up, man? Maybe that red was just liquidity grab. Maybe, nobody knows. Definitely a lot of risk here. Gold is trying to get a bounce. Gold is trying to get a little bit of a bounce, guys. Right? The bidding right now at 26. I think my entry was at 23, if I'm not wrong. So I'm 3 points down on the gold. So I'm still down a little bit in gold. Doesn't look like the gold is pulling back anytime soon. It's kind of like consolidating in that range. NQ, still the same. Nothing really changed so far. And Asia opens in 6 more minutes, guys. Lots of stuff's happening right now. As much as we have an opportunity to make a little comeback, I'm kind of down, so I'm down on my XFA on an account that and was trying to make a decent P&L story. Just kind of down on that. Stephano, what is up, man? DJ Tocanto, what up? 30 minutes candle turning red. Invest. GC going down. I don't see GC going down. Well, it's going down a little bit. It's nothing really too significant, right? What I'm kind of looking for in that gold is like a 10 points pullback right off the bat. We're just not getting that sort of a move. I'm still in that trade, by the way, with 4 micro and the gold, and I still have like a couple limit orders set in place a little bit above where this price action is at the moment. Let's see what this NQ does, guys. The NQ looking like it wants to pull back here, guys. I could be in a little bit of trouble. I'm definitely not a happy camper right at this moment. Everything is looking slumpy. Gold is pulling back here, 846. Sorry, not the gold, NQ. And the gold, the only thing... Gold seems like it wants to start to call back down. Looks like, but obviously never know. Lots of things going on right now, guys, man. I'm definitely very concerned, if you will. But hopefully we get some sort of a bounce in NQ, guys, and maybe a little bit of a dump in the gold. Maybe finally Stock Tiger gets out of the woods. Not looking the greatest, to be honest. Not looking the greatest. Looks weak. This NQ looks weak, guys, man. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable, I'll be honest. Even if you get a bounce, I feel, you know, I don't feel that great. I hope you guys are not in the streets. I hope you guys are doing a lot better than I am. TJP in the house, man. What is going on, brother? What is up? 3 minutes to Japan. Uh-oh. Guys, man, I'm in trouble now. I never wanted to know when this Japan's gonna open because I don't want to know. I don't want to hear anything right now. I want to get out of my trades if I can. Oh dear, 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes, guys. The gold pulling back here a little bit. But is this going to change? Is Tokyo gonna set a tone here for tonight, guys? It's Tokyo, 2 more minutes, guys. Tokyo open in 2 more minutes. NQ trying to get a little bit of a bounce. Gold pulling back. Did actually gold pull back, guys? I think the gold pulling back here, guys. I think the gold is pulling back. Obviously, I don't have a gold chart open right now, but I think gold is pulling back here a little bit just based on what I see on a watch list. It's 33.24, and the NQ, man. 1 more minute, guys, man. 1 more minute. That's it. That's all we have. 1 more minute. Let's see what this market's gonna do now. Oh dear. Is ST Stock Tiger gonna get absolutely annihilated in this trade? We're gonna find out in 1 more minute, guys. All it takes is 1 more minute, guys. All it takes is 1 more minute to find out what happens. Gold still status quo. Guys, I'm gonna place my limit order just in case we get a pump and dump. Placing my limit orders here, guys. Just in case we're gonna pump and dump, guys. Placing my limit orders. Pump and dump, just in case. Are we gonna try and retest the session higher, you guys? I don't know. But I do know that something's gonna happen. It's either up or down. Tokyo opening in 1 more minute, everyone. Oh my dear, you gotta be kidding me, guys. I'm definitely in trouble now. I am definitely in trouble. We're gonna find out now. Look at me. Placed all my limit orders across the board. Oh dear. This is all I've got now, guys. If we get a dump here, then I'm done. I'm absolutely annihilated. And gold is trying to get a bounce now. I'm long, everybody. A little bit of prayers. Guys. No! No! Look at that, look at that!
Order filled.
Oh!
Order filled.
Oh! Oh! Back again, let's see! Hey, Parks, man, relax, bro. We're just having a little fun. Relax. It's okay. Uh-oh. Guys, is it gonna get a pullback now? Yeah, the gold is getting a bounce. Gold is getting a bounce. They got a 2 points bounce on gold. Let's see. It looks like it wants to hold. I don't know what you guys see. It looks like I mean, obviously we could just do something like that. I wouldn't be surprised, because this is what first leg to the downside, and then maybe we have a little bit of a pullback here. We have a first leg here. I don't know if you're gonna get something like that. You know what I mean? I hope not. I personally don't hope that's the case. What I'm looking for is maybe a little bit of a bounce back here and retest the 857 maybe. We had a little bit of a volume spike, and gold getting a little pullback here as well, so we'll see. Yeah, it looks a little bullish, but obviously I don't want to call that out right now until it actually ends up doing that.
Order filled.
All right, guys, we only need about 6 more points to really get me back in action again. Where's all my limit orders? Just 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. Why am I in 2 mini contracts here?
Order filled.
Oh, guys, gold is getting a little bounce. Gold is getting a little bounce. Man, what am I doing with this orders? I have no idea what I'm doing with this orders, guys, man. I do know I've got still 11 contracts on this trade. And looking for a little bit of a bounce back into the 860s. That would be the initial swing high, or 860, guys. Yeah, I'm still thinking 850, sorry, 860. That's where my target is, to be honest. But I'm also at the same time looking for a pullback in gold, but the gold is just not doing that right at this moment, so it's just not inversing against the NQ. So it does give me a little bit of concern. By now we should have had some sort of a pullback in gold, and we're just not doing that, so we'll see, guys. We'll see. I'm gonna move my stop here. I'm gonna move my stop here to break even. Actually, no, I lied. And place my stop here 847 here, guys. 847 my stop is on the NQ trade. You're long on NQ, nice, man. Happy kid. Good luck, brother, man. Good luck. This could a risky trade, to be honest.
Order filled.
A lot of stuff going on here. The gold, not even pulling back at all. I'll be honest, not even a pullback. So I guess I'll have to stay a little patient in my trades and just how are you guys doing, guys? How is everybody doing here? Yeah, we're getting a bounce in the gold. I don't know, we're getting a bounce in the gold. Not a great looking. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna move my stuff here to 844. Oh, guys, man, I'm getting filled on my gold. Gold getting a bounce. My limit order that I placed on gold is getting a filled. So I'm down, I'm sure. Wow. Gold never disappoints me, guys. Gold never disappoints me. We'll see. You guys saw me place my limit orders. As when the gold starts to get a bounce, fill my short position order that I placed. And then I was kind of looking for a bigger flush in the gold after getting a little bit of a dead cat bounce. But I hope this is a dead cat bounce in the gold and not a continuation of a bounce in the gold. Okay, so we are getting some sort of a bounce now, right now, on this trade again. What is it called again? MNQ trade that I'm in right now. That's a nice, beautiful bounce off that level, by the way. So not a bad looking chart so far. Gold is still hanging, I guess, at 28. Definitely could do a better job in a pullback in gold. I'm really looking for a pullback in gold, guys, man. Finally, can we make something happen with gold? Can we finally make something out of the gold? Oh my, you guys, man, look at this, look at this. I'm gonna move my stock to break even now. Oh man, look at that. Holy. Hey, Merlin Gravis, man, what is going on, brother? How was your weekend? Oh, you need everything to go up tonight? Yeah, I will pray for that for sure, Merlin, just for you. Mikey, man, what is up? Gold could bounce up to 380. Yeah, we are definitely getting a bounce in the gold, man. I don't even know what to do now. I think gold is gonna take me down. I hope gold isn't gonna take me down. I still have a little bit of conviction that we get a little pullback in the gold. We'll see, guys. Gold is gonna be very tricky. I think gold is what's going to really, dictate where my account's gonna go here tonight. Get a little pullback. We'll see now, guys. Let's see if we get a bounce. That's it. My final target. My final target here at 870 here, guys. We get a. See, it looks like we broke out of this very important support here, right? We got a nice little support. We got to bounce off that level, right? Maybe we try to call back up again, and maybe hit that final target into the 870s. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on. Just get a little bounce. Let's just bring it down a little bit. Maybe just one more. I'm going to take one contract off the table here, guys. Just move it. Let's see it out. All right, let's go. I don't know why I keep looking at this gold price. Gold is up, man. Into the 30s. Gold is up. Gold is up. Gold being up is obviously a problem. Oh my god, Kid Poker. Are you shorting this market again? Don't tell me. Don't tell me you're shorting this market right now.
Order filled.
Oh, it's an eval. Thank God it's an eval. Guys, man, this gold getting a bounce, man. Gold is cooking my P&L. So all the gains that I'm making in NQ, I'm just giving back thanks to gold, which is great. Not a bad trade after all on my with the NQ guys, man. I think that's a pretty good trade. I'll take it, I think. Nice beautiful bounce. Look at that bounce, man, into those levels that we were just talking about the whole time. I don't know why this Lucid and Trade Day keeps logging off on its own. Like, really frustrating with these guys. Honestly, this Project X, I think one of the things that I don't like about these guys is that they keep logging off if you're not, like, if you're inactive for a little while the trade of 8 is like still there. You know what I mean? Very annoying sometimes. In Japan, yeah, I mean, I think Japan is definitely one of the greatest country with the bounce in the gold. Sorry, with the bounce thanks to Japan. Getting a bounce in this gold too, man. I don't even know. I'm down. Like, my open P&L is down because of gold. Thank you, gold. You are definitely saving my day. Let's just take a look at the gold here, guys, man. While I am, guys, look at that. Oh my, jeez, what an absolutely monster. I don't know, man. I look at this. This is gold. I don't understand, man. Honestly, like, this is crazy. Like, this is what the gold is doing to me right now. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna cancel my order. Sorry, my limit. Sorry, my stop. I'm gonna get rid of my stop here. Is this actually gonna do something like this now? Just gonna keep going? Is this what it's trying to do? This is so annoying, guys, man. I don't even know what to say at all. Let's just move back to the 50 minutes chart, but I mean, what sort of a bounce is this, man? What a manipulation here. I mean, I don't think I had a bad entry, to be honest. Maybe it's a bad idea. I mean, gold pumping while the NQ is pumping as well at the same time. We got a bit of a heavy resistance here on gold. Right at that level here at the 79, 78. But this green bar definitely does scare me, though. When is the last time we actually got this sort of a man, honestly, yeah, every time we have that sort of a bar, we have a bounce. I'm gonna exit this trade here, guys. I'm gonna flatten this trade. Yeah, I guess gold is never disappointing. I'll be honest. Where did my trade go with NQ again? Oh, I did a flatten all. Oh my. Yeah, this is really confusing, guys. Like it's that cancels everything that you have in your trades. But honestly, man, this gold is so frustrating right now, to be honest. This gold, very frustrating, I'll be honest with you. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Oh, gold is never disappointing, everyone. You guys know. If you guys been here for a long time, you guys know what gold has always done to Stock Tiger. And today was not. Today I tried my level best to not repeat the same thing again. But I just couldn't do it, guys, man. I just couldn't do it. Very unfortunate that I'm kind of down on my. I don't even know if I want to be trading gold, because I think if I try to get into the gold trade, it almost kind of feels like a revenge trade at this point. But very disappointing, to be honest. I thought I did a pretty decent. Or maybe I should have waited a little bit before I hopped into that trade. You know, I guess it is what it is. A little disappointed at myself, but let's see if we can actually make a comeback here, guys, man. I'm down about $500 overall in this account. Correction is cancelled. I mean the NQ tomorrow morning can just give back all the gains we had today. I wouldn't be surprised if we do that. But I'm very annoyed with this gold, though. This gold is freaking very annoying. I don't know if you guys actually going to trade with the gold, but look at this gold, guys, man. I'm a bit tempted and I'm a bit annoyed, but I may try to go with gold again. I know I'm kind of chasing at this point. All right, that was a nice, beautiful $40 in Hala trade. I don't even know. I want to somehow, like, look, man, we have a big resistance level right here, guys, man. This is a huge level. I don't even know if we can actually get past that level, to be honest. But I'm still scared to get into the gold trade, of course. As much as I want to, I don't know. With this move, like, this is not a coincidence, man. This sort of a move that we had here, it's not a coincidence. I would rather try to short NQ than try to be cute with this, gold. Getting to the wrong side of the trade on the gold, I think it's gonna smoke me and make things even worse. Let me just try to trade the NQ and try to see if I can actually make a little comeback here. It's a little bit too late for me to get into the gold trade. This gold, I think it's too much of a risk, I'll tell you that much. Damn, I can't believe that. Alright guys, I am going to do... We're gonna have to finish off our giveaway here. I hope you guys all posted your numbers. What is this? Oh, this is gold. Damn. I don't know. Oh, I don't even want to look at the gold. Oh, it's tough. Tough call. Tough call, guys. I don't know. Wow, the gold, guys, man. You've got to be kidding me. Gold? Getting a bounce? Is that right? Oh, oh my God, look at that.
Order filled.
All right, the real chase, the real FOMO is right here, guys. Stark Tiger in a FOMO mode right now. FOMO, absolute FOMO, chase, whatever you guys want to call it, is right up here right now. The greatest bad example. Look at the spike, man. This volume. Holy guys, man, this volume is crazy. I don't get this, guys, man. You get this pullback here all the way down for what now? What was that reason? To get everybody out and get a manipulative move to the upside? Is that what it is? Nice. What a beautiful pullback here, guys. A beautiful pullback here. Wow, I love it. Just keep pulling back here. Just keep pulling back. You guys must be going, what the hell is this guy talking about? Let's get a pullback here, guys. Give me a pullback. All right, let's get a big 50,000 points pullback here in gold. Let's get it back down. 50 points pullback. Come on, let's go. Come on, gold. I know you can do that. Give me a pullback, 50 points, 50,000 points pullback here. Let's go. There you go. We're getting some sort of a pullback. Nice, man. What a beautiful entry. Look at that beautiful entry right there, guys, man. 87. Look at that. What a perfect entry there, guys. Wow, look at that right at the top here. Can this get any better, guys? This beautiful top. I love it. Yes. There we go. That's my little kit there. I love it. Yes, let's go, man. Come on. Let's get 50,000 points here, pull back here. I love it. What a beautiful entry. Look at that beautiful entry, guys. Just take a look, guys, man. Look at that. 33.86. I love it. It just doesn't get any better than that, guys. 33.86. Can this get any better? Wow. I love it. Again, it's obviously the tradition continues. Gold is what makes Stock Tiger great again. That is what it's all about. The gold makes me great again.
Order filled. 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 Order rejected. 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 Order filled.
All right, guys, I am back again. No, it doesn't. No, not resetting. Yeah, I'm down quite a bit, man. I only have $1,200 drawdown on this. It's gonna be tough for me to don't think it's a smart thing to, you know, try to get back this account to be back in good standing right now. I think it's on. I'm only going to make it worse, so I'm gonna have to take a little step back on this. I mean, it's okay, guys. I mean, it's not the end of the world. But take a look, man. I had a beautiful entry there at 38, 33.70, 33.80. This right here, I had a beautiful entry here, guys, man. That was my beautiful entry here long. Beautiful entry right here at 33.86. And yeah, this market really had to find a way to put me down. Just one of those things. Nothing much I can do about it, right? I mean, I see. Listen, you know, I don't know why, but a lot of my chase and a lot of my chase trades are usually on gold. Like I find gold very difficult. I think it's just not a sort of an instrument for everybody, and I really shouldn't be trading gold. But again, I thought today was gonna be a little different, but apparently not. Gold always find ways to disappoint me, but it's okay, you know, it's okay. I'm down. We'll make it back. We'll make it back. You know, we've been doing this for a long time now. If you're gonna cry about this just because you're down, then really you shouldn't be in this trading journey, right? If you can't handle this, then really we shouldn't be here. All right, guys, we are going to do our giveaway now. I am going to call out the number, guys. Good luck, everybody. It's that time of the day. We're going to get this something going. Something more exciting than my gold trade, right? I think. Definitely a lot more exciting for sure. What is up, P Shenanigan? What is up, man? Mitch A in the house. Max Barak, you say that every time you trade gold. Say what though? Say I suck at gold. Is that what? What am I supposed to say? I'm okay with gold. All right, guys. All right, guys, I think we have everything we need. Everybody, this is a Take Profit Trader 150k account, eval account giveaway. I hope everybody all the very best. And I'm assuming that everybody has participated and posted your greatest number with the highest probability to win the giveaway, guys. We have enough number, I think. This is a lot of numbers, guys. Oh, I like that. Fox 46. Is that you, dude? 45? Nice. I like that. Oh dear. Who is this? Is this Dan Emmons? Nice. Alright, guys. Just kidding, by the way. I hope, Dan, you're not going to get mad at me. Alright, guys. I think we are good to go now. Good luck, everybody. Chuck Boris Norris, Professor in the house, man. What is up, everyone? What is up? All right, guys. Here we are. Here we are. Good luck, everybody. Generating a number, guys. 1 to 150. This is a 150k Tech Profit Trader eval account giveaway. Good luck. Once again, if you have two numbers, this is your chance to get rid of one. Just make sure you only have one number. No duplicated number. Okay. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Generating a number now. Off you go. Let's go. Uh-oh. 100. Wow, what a magic number there, guys. What a magic number. 100. 100 in the house. Let's find out who the 100 number is. Do we have a winner? Oh dear, we don't. Nobody's got 100. We had Versa Trader yesterday saying he's not 100% sure. We don't have anybody with 100, guys, right? No 100, guys, but what a beautiful number there. 100, man. That's a magic number. That's a pure magic number, guys. Anyways, back to generating a new number, guys. Good luck, everyone, once again. All right. 82, guys. 82. We definitely do have a winner here, guys. We definitely do have a winner here, guys. I think it's T. Charles, unless he's got more than one number. Can somebody confirm? T. Charles, did you have more than one number? T. Charles. Where's my brother, who's the greatest at verifying? 2T is here. Yes, 2T. Only one number we have. T. Charles. He only had one number. Okay, so we're gonna have to make sure. I'm gonna T. Charles. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes for you to confirm that you are here. If not, T. Charles, you here? Is that you, T. Charles? Can you confirm on our Discord? Because obviously the nicknames are different on our YouTube and the Discord, right? So just want to make sure you are the right person. Can you respond back to me on my Discord? I just want to make sure it's you for a verification purpose. Hurry up. Charles, T. Charles, man. I need you to confirm on our Discord, bro. Let me know. All right, there we go, man. T. Charles, congrats, man. Good job, brother. Good job. Okay, so I'm gonna have to need you to talk to me once the streaming is over, right? So I can get this thing processed for you. Great job, T. Charles, man. Great job. Congrats once again. Well deserved. Well deserved, bro. Good job. Good job. That's your 150K Take Profit Trader account. I'm gonna have that process for you ASAP. Congrats once again. T. Charles, the winner of our Take Profit Trader 150K, the biggest and the largest account giveaway. Congrats once again, guys. The winner, T. Charles. You the man. Ooh, look at that cutie dog face. That's DT right there. The DT. Alright, guys, are we going to get a break out of this? Oh my god, did gold actually start to get a pullback here, guys? Let's take a look at the gold here. Gold is pulling back. We are getting a nice, beautiful pullback here in the gold. Is this going to be a sort of a dump back down again? I don't even know what this gold is trying to do, to be honest, man. I find it difficult to read the gold. I mean, obviously, I would have loved to enter long here. I do well doing this kind of stuff, like, you know, entering right here, for example, with NQ. But every time I trade gold, for some reason, I just can't do that. I just, like, I think one of the things that I was kind of looking at was, you know, this breakdown. I kind of felt like this is going to be a confirmation that we are going to start to get some pullback here in this gold, and maybe we get a little bit of a retrace back up into the 50% and then try to get a pullback from there. And I thought we do that right here, guys, man. I thought we do that right here, and then guess what? You get a ripper, and that too just happened so fast. It did not really give me a chance to even think about this twice. which is kind of like bad in a way. Just one of those things. I think this gold is just tough overall to trade. It's tough. It sounds easy, but it's not. But anyways, just moving away from gold, just going back to the NQ here, guys. We're getting a nice beautiful bounce in the overall market, which is great. Pass me that Pepco Bismol. What does that mean? It's back to major PG, man. Fade your FOMO on gold. I know. I mean, I would love to fade my FOMO on gold for sure. I wish it was that easy, to be honest. It just doesn't. I don't know, man. As much as I'm laughing right now, but it's a bit frustrating. Every time I trade gold, it's like just not been an easy journey. One of the things that I've been obviously not just struggling, but you know, just giving back a lot of my profits in the last 6 months. You know, it's gold, honestly. That's why I kind of feel like gold is definitely not something that I should be getting into. And I thought again, like I thought today was gonna look a little different. I found some ways to maybe try to be in the right, you know, safe trade. You know, obviously I clearly said I'm gonna get out of my trade on a bounce into that certain level, and then of course you guys saw me. I took the stop away, and the market started to rip even more from there, and obviously that ended up getting me into a deeper drawdown, negative drawdown, unfortunately. Which is, you know, it's, who am I gonna blame? There's nobody to blame other than yourself, really. But it's fine. We'll get it back. You know, let me see how much of drawdown I have. I have $1,200 drawdown on this account. I mean, it's not as bad. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. But 1,200 drawdown, I think I can manage that. Yeah. We'll see if we can actually save that account. I would love to be able to save that account. You know, a slow grind, maybe a couple nice trades. Maybe tonight and tomorrow morning too. Maybe it could save the day. GC is still going up, really? I don't know. I mean, if you guys are trading gold, I'm like, kudos to you, man. If you guys are banking trading gold right now, then yeah, great job. If you guys were fading me, that's even better, of course. Chuck Boris Norris, man, what up? Dan Emmons. Justin right in the house. Mikey! You knew that was Dan. T. Charles, man. Good job once again, bro. Good job. J Trades, what up? Bull Cambo, what up? Pick Shenanigan. Alright, guys. I'm trying to get into some trades, but I find it difficult, to be honest. This is pretty tricky. Price action. It's a higher low so far. But yeah, I'd like to see a little bit, I don't know, man. Maybe a little bit of a pullback down. Right? Maybe into the 850s. Okay, get a little pullback here into the 50s. I'll probably hop on a long. Yeah, right there. Looking for a little pullback here into this 860s and maybe try to hop on a long here. I don't know, this market's definitely not giving you a chance to get into some decent trades. Yeah, Bull Cambo, yeah, I mean, Trade Day, I have one account with Trade Day right now. I lost one. I don't know, it kept logging me off the platform for some reason, but I have here, I've got 5,200. I still need about $1,000 more to pass this, but Trade Day, I've got this account right now. We'll see if we can actually do something out of this on Trade Day. I've got 2 Lucid account as well. That's a funded account with Lucid Trading. This is all trading drawdown, by the way. 50k trading drawdown account. I like it. It's well, I mean, it's cheaper. It's $59. It's not as bad, to be honest. And 1 day for payout, so I'll take it. I'll give it a try. I've been trying, but it's just I still haven't got any payouts with Take Profit. Sorry, not with Take Profit, with the with Trade Day. I'm trying. Hopefully I'll get payouts with Trade Day. Yeah. I think it's just a matter of time. I mean, obviously, it took me quite a while to get my first payout with my funded futures. And then guess what? Ever since getting the first payout with my funded futures, it just kept going from there. As you guys can see on a payout here, we got a lot of traders obviously taking the payouts here. We got Nick, man. Nick just took $11,000 on his Rise account. This is, I think, from Tradify. This is a huge. I've never seen such a crazy disciplined trader like Nick, to be honest with you. It's something that I am definitely keeping a close eye on this journey, on Nick's journey. He's also a streamer too, but he's yeah, it's very interested. I'm very interested to know how it's going to be. Yeah, no pressure, Nick. Just I just feel great about seeing this sort of a, you know, not just, it's not about $11,000, but the consistency and the discipline that we're getting out of Nick. It's pretty extraordinary. That's great. Anyways, that was not the point I was trying to make. I was trying to talk about my payout now. So this is my funded futures. This is the third payout, guys, man. This is my third payout. So I think it's all about the first payout. If you can get through this first payout, everything else becomes so much easier. And this is my third payout. And I want to show you guys my first payout with my funded futures that I got initially. I just want to show it to you guys. Is this the first one that I had? No, this is not the first one. This is not the second one. So here we are. I think this is my this is my first ever payout on the 1st of August. Pay attention to what? This market pulling back here. Looks, I don't know. We haven't really seen any cracks just yet. So let's just go back to my Discord. This is my first ever payout with my funded futures. And then from then on, this is on the 1st of August, my funded futures. And guess what happened? And of course, I continued to get a lot more payouts during that process, right? As you guys can see, $900, $4,300, and we have Fero taking $2,200. But just coming back here, my second payout with my funded futures here. Oh, sorry. Where am I? Right here. This is my second payout with my funded futures on the 8th. That was a week after. And then finally, this is my third payout. And obviously during that process, I also got other payouts with other firms as well. Express account, $2,700. $1,100 with Take Profit Trader as well. It kept just coming. And guess what? Here I am. You know, this is another one. This is the third payout with my funded futures. So that's great. All right. Anyways, where did my coffee go? Oh, looks like I'm done with my coffee. Yeah, again, you know, it's like don't get, like, it's not the end of the world. You're down about, say, I'm down about $800. Not the end of the world, you know. I can easily make this come back here tomorrow morning or even tonight. Depends on this price action. So far, it's kind of slowed down a little bit. I think the movie's maybe said and done now. We got a nice little pump in this NQ. today. We're up about a little up about 0.25%. Gold obviously dumped and pumped again. A V-shaped bounce obviously came as a little surprise to me. Can I go back into the gold trade? I find it difficult, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know. I still think it's limited upside on gold. Again, I was wrong earlier in that trade, and I could be wrong again. I don't want to guess about gold right now at this point. Do not want to even think about gold, to be honest. Just go back into the NQ, but the NQ really not doing anything at this point, so it's hard for me to even get into the NQ trade. Now that we're sitting at 860, you know, maybe it's tough. Not sure what to do, I'll be honest. It's kind of too late for me. I mean, man, I just can't believe what this market. We opened here. We opened at 840. I think this is where we entered. Sorry, this is where we opened today. And then we have a little bit of a trend line here. And I kind of feel like, you know, we still have some ways to go. I think this market is trying to get to this 900. I think this is where it's trying to get to eventually. But maybe before we start to do that, maybe you get a little pullback right into the support zone again. Maybe into the 850s, and then maybe get a balance. So I'm going to try just that. I want to try and get into this trade here on a long side. I don't know what you guys think. Are you guys in a trade right now? Let's do a little poll. I want to find out what you guys think about this market. Alright guys, just a little poll here, guys. I want to see what you guys think about this market. Are we gonna get a pullback or we get a bounce? Or is this going to be a very mixed bag? Just 1 second, everybody. I kind of ran out of my coffee, which... No, I'm still here, Brian. Brian F. Adams. I'm still here. I just ran out of my stock, my coffee here. Let's take a look at the chat. Is the market going to get a bounce from here? We have 58% said no, which is definitely very interesting. So the expectation is we sweep the high and we get a pullback from there. Is that what you guys thinking? I had a nice little trade with NQ. It's just that the gold is just gold just came in as a little bit of a surprise to me. Of course, we'll end the poll there. It kind of looks like we have a little more bearish traders. Let's take a look. We are getting a little pullback here. And I'm gonna try and I'm just gonna try and see if I can scalp this trade with the my fund futures eval account with maximum contract size.
Order filled. Order rejected.
I'll exit this trade at 863 just in case you get a bounce. I will be down quite a bit if we obviously end up getting a bounce into this 863, but that's what I plan to do right now. I win 3 mini contracts. I'm trying to see if I can actually scalp these trades and see we get a pullback here into the 850s. I place my order.
Order working. Order working. Order working.
We can place an order at 50.75. What is that? 50.75? I don't know what you mean, place an order. I think this market wants to just keep pushing here to the upside, to be honest. Anyways, guys, my stop here is gonna be, my mental stop here is gonna be 864. Yeah, not a great, not a, like, ever since that gold, I think it's mentally disrupted me a little bit. I kind of got a little shaken out, but thanks to gold. Hopefully I can make a little comeback here now. How often do you go to Tim Hortons, Ryan? Quite often lately, I'll be honest. Quite often lately. No, ice cap. I wish ice cap. I don't really drink as much. I just go with straight plain Americano. I don't really go with anything else because that gives me a chance to, you know, have a, say, 2 or 3 cups a day. But as soon as I try to go with ice cap or frap or, you know, anything with sugar, it just yeah, I find it difficult. Yeah, exactly, double. That's right. Somebody mentioned about double on a Discord, by the way. I think that was like last week or something like that. I had it, but that was my first cup of the day, and then I couldn't have any more because that double was pretty strong. I couldn't have any more coffee right after that, and obviously I was mad. Don't worry, it did not have any negative impact on my trading, but yeah, I wasn't very happy for sure with that double. I felt a little heavy, if you will, like after finishing off that double, and I also had a large size on that one. So, are you trading a fuel NQ? That is what is on the screen. I thought you were trading MNQ. No, this is my eval account on my Fundy Futures, and I'm trading with 3 mini contract to try and see if I can actually scalp this. But also at the same time, I will exit this trade if we get a bounce here in this 863. Right, I will exit this trade as soon as it try to pop over 863. So I'm trying to scalp, and obviously I'm down right now, but I'm really trying to scalp. That's all I'm trying to do on this eval. Right, I'm trying to see if I can actually get some quickie here, like a 5-6 points. But looks like it wants to get a bounce though. I don't know. We'll see. I've got 3 mini contracts, so you know, a couple points up and down, it's gonna make a huge difference on my P&L. So I could just end up getting out of this trade on a pullback into 853s, because I'll be up like $200-300 if we ends up getting a little pullback here. Trade 30 micros. I mean, I could, but again, guys, man, it's an eval account, and eval accounts try to trade with micro 30. That's a lot of fees, right? Just gotta really think about that too. Got 4 more new eval accounts on Top Step. Nice, man, nice. Keep in mind, guys, the Top Step is not cheap anymore, right? You're paying $50 on eval, and you're also paying $150 on your activation. That's like literally $200. That's quite pricey. That's why I like to use a couple firms off the bat, and try to downsize on my exposure with the Top Step as well. It's a little too pricey for me, to be honest. I don't know how much I can end up managing, but you know, the only reason I'm actually trading Top Step right now, it's because it's paying me. You know, it's so far I've got a pretty handsome payout with Top Step, and you know, whatever I've paid on my accounts, far, like, obviously the payout far exceeds everything that I've paid on Top Step, so it kind of helps, and that's why I'm still trading. But soon as I start to get into slump mode with the Top Step, and as soon as the payout starts to slow down, I'm gonna have to stop at some point, because I wouldn't be able to afford to pay, like, it's $200 is not cheap, you know. And if you convert that into Canadian dollar, because we are here in Canada, that's like almost how much is it again? That's like $280 or maybe $300 on one account, so it's not cheap. Yeah, gold is just pushing, guys. I don't even want to think about gold, to be honest, man. This gold is just is that signaling some giving us some clues where this market's gonna go? They're not definitely inversing at the moment. Both are actually trying to get a bounce. Something has to start getting a crack here. I'm kind of thinking maybe it's the I don't know. I think ultimately gold is what's gonna start to get a pullback, but so far both are beautifully pushing here to the upside, so I don't know. It's hard to say. Sideways till London, I would also think that would be the case. What's wrong with Top Step? There's nothing wrong with Top Step, it's just really pricey. It's pricey. It's expensive, guys, man. You know? Like, you're paying $200 on Top Step. It's not cheap. You know, it's not cheap. That's like paying 4 accounts on my Funded Futures core account. just because core accounts are limited in terms of how much you can actually end up getting your payout, that doesn't really mean that it's bad. You know, like how many times can you actually you know, get about $5,000 of payout? When is the last time I actually ended up getting 5K payout on Top Step? A very few. You know, it's like you end up maybe taking about $2,000-$3,000 on an average. So it's hard. Obviously, during that process, you're also gonna lose accounts too. So that's what I'm saying. It's not cheap. You know, these things are freaking expensive, man. If you start loading these accounts, man, and you take a look on your credit card, it's like, oh man, it's what the hell? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm obviously a little different because I've taken so much of payout so far. Like already taken about a little over 20K so far for the month of August alone. And in the month of May, I've already taken 38K in May, and 16,000 in the month of June, and a little less than 10K for the month of July. And July was definitely my worst month of the year. And then August so far, into the first 17 days of the month, already taken about 20K. So I'm definitely well in the money, right? So I feel very comfortable to load in as many as I want. It's not a problem, but you're not here to just load in, right? And I'm not willing to spend that much anymore. $200 for me is definitely starting to get a little pricey when everybody else is kind of trimming down. Like my funded futures core account, which obviously used to be called starter, it was $100. I think it was 95 or something like that. $100, between $90 to $100, and now you're only paying $70. So obviously everything else is going down while Top Step is actually going up. So it's like, do the math, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's not cheap, man. This credit cards, you just take a look at the credit cards after loading in some accounts with this, you know, Top Step could be a good example, because you load in evals and then you activate your funded account. It's like couple funded accounts activation, all of a sudden you're like, holy moly, what happened? What happened to my card? You know what I mean? It's not easy. And even Tradify, like I don't like, you know, as much as I want to, I was actually thinking about loading in Tradify, even though it's a little more pricey. But honestly, like I wouldn't want to pay. It's like, I think it's $94 something for a growth account, 50K. It's like why would I want to pay $20 more for a growth challenge with a DLL, and with all the rules they have in place? I might as well just load in some more my funded futures at $70, and then also funding ticks, and even trade day, for example. Trade day $59. Even though it's a trailing, you're still paying like $30 less than the end of day. Lucid is a little bit pricey now because they no longer have the 50% off. They have the 40% off, and that's gonna get you, I think the end of day drawdown is gonna be like 89 or something like that. I think it's 89. It's still cheaper than Tradify, but it's still I find it hard to justify. I bought this Lucid accounts at 50. Oh man, they locked me off. But I got it for I think I got it for like $70, 50% off on those accounts. So I didn't load in anymore, and I don't intend to. If I end up losing those accounts that I have, I've got 2 funded accounts with Lucid Trading. If I end up losing those accounts, then I probably, you know, I'll wait till they come out with a better offer and see. Let's see if they can step up and just try to get rid of the DLL. right? Because if they can get rid of the DLL, that's gonna be a different ballgame now. But you know, I'm not willing to pay $89 and with DLL on top of that right now on Lucid. There's too many other great firms with great offers. That's why, guys, man, you guys have to do research and just make sure you guys get the best out of the best firms out there. Just because you're getting a lot of payout, that doesn't mean that you can keep loading in accounts, man. You're not here to give back the money. Why would you want to do that? That's absolutely not making sense to me. Guys, we're getting a... Man, I'm just absolutely getting annihilated here. We'll see. The gold continued to get a bounce, man. That gold just literally wrecked my what do you call this? Trading. Oh my god, don't get me into gold now, man. I already had enough of gold. Honestly, if I had a chance to like take gold down, like take it down from this instrument, not tradable instrument anymore, I would do that. I'm so frustrated with gold, I'll be honest. I just can't wrap my head around a gold trade. And now somebody, Jay, telling me to trade gold, trade oil. Oh my god, man. That's even worse. Oil is even worse, man. Any news you get from the Middle East, you're gonna see that thing pump like 3%, 4%. Either, well, you have a chance of really making something big, but of course you also have a chance of losing a lot more too, because it's a lot of the news manipulative moves that you get from the oil trades. I don't know, Miroski, man. You tell me, bro. If I knew the answer, then I would have been in Hawaii. You know, oil bankrupt many people when it went negative a few years back. Yeah, well, oil definitely did bankrupt a lot of people, but it also got a lot of people you know, great again, right? Anthony Nguyen, what is up, man? Yeah, a little bit of a haircut. Yeah, I kind of got tired of this long hair, so I was actually gonna chop every little hair that I had in my head, but decided to just keep it there just for the stream. Point Pablo, no more gold. I trashed that futures after losing 5 in a row, man. I don't know. Gold, honestly, I don't usually get very emotional, but gold is sometimes really drives me crazy. I'll be honest, really drives me crazy sometimes, and I do trade. Like, obviously, I've never traded gold off stream, by the way, just to be very clear out there. I've only traded gold on a stream when people talk about gold, and you know, then obviously I take a look at the gold and I'm kind of going, okay, well, maybe it's a chance. But I do that just to really try and, you know, like, I want to prove myself that I can also trade gold, you know what I mean? Sometimes, but it's very rare. Sometimes. Today was a good example. It's been a while I didn't trade gold. I think the last time I traded gold was like 2 weeks ago. And then I stopped for 2 weeks, and then I came back today. I was like, you know what, let me just try and prove myself. But obviously, the goal would never give me a chance to prove myself, which is fine. we'll get it again. I'm sure one of these days I'm gonna get back to gold again and try something different. You know, who knows? Who knows? But I do not want to make a regular sort of a, you know, habit of trading gold, because that's definitely not part of my, number one, it's not part of my journey, not something I'm willing to do, right? You have NQ, you have MNQ, you have ES. Why do you want to trade something else? You've got the two greatest instruments that you can trade. You know what I mean? It's like, what's the point in trying to get into something like gold or something like oil? You know what I mean? It's like too much of a manipulation. Difficult to trade, because for 10 hours it's kind of like status quo, not moving, and then for the next 20 minutes it makes this huge move, get everybody into the FOMO, and then it dies off, and then it sits there for like next 15 years, and then it's like a big dump, and then everybody's like, oh, I kind of missed that short trade. I should have gotten to that short trade and then try to get actively trading back into the gold, and then the gold doesn't do anything for another 40 years, and then you're trying to make something out of this gold, and it's like, it's tough. Jay Nguyen. Nguyen. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Jay. You should be my English tutor. Jay, I'm gonna place you as my English tutor from today. Congrats, Jay. Guys, man, look at this, pumping this. I don't know what to do. I'm down quite a bit on this. I don't even know what to do at this point, to be honest. I don't want to lose this account. Let me see how much drawdown I have. I have $1,400 drawdown on this. Trade. Gary Wall, what is up, man? You made 20K in a month. Paying accounts is just reinvesting cost. It's wedging. Don't trade. Hit 1300. 35, 50K funded, now 250. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of yeah, I mean, I honestly, I don't know what's the point in trying to, yeah, honestly, what's the point? I don't understand. Like, you're paying 250 on your 50K funded account with Tradify. What's the point? I would rather pay $70 on my funded futures core and buy 7 of them and give yourself a chance of a payout, man. You're paying $250 for one account, 50K. Is that gonna guarantee your payout? That's tough. That's tough. You really have to ask yourself sometimes, you know, it's just, this directly funded accounts are just a bit, I don't know. I think we're not really thinking about the downside of directly funded accounts. I don't honestly, I don't promote as much directly funded accounts. I do talk about it a little bit sometimes, but it's one of those accounts that I personally feel it's a little trap for you to keep spending and then you end up with no result. Like, directed funded, it's like an express, right? It's like an express taking you off the eval process and taking you straight to the funded account. And that's like an express transition. I see the reason why, but what's the point in trying to bypass the eval stage? If you have the confidence to pass the eval, then why the hell do you want to get directed funded account? If you can do it every day, day and night, past reval, then what's the point in trying to get to directly funded accounts? All right, guys, we're getting a little pullback here to 860. I mean, I don't know. I mean, just my opinion. Maybe my opinion doesn't really matter. Some people love direct funded, so that's fine. I'm just saying. Are we going to create a triple top here? 865, 867. Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, you have a good point. It's for experienced trader. If you are a very experienced, then I guess it really kind of makes sense. But I mean, for a newer trader, that is, it's maybe not a great idea. Oh, looks like it wants to get a bounce, guys. I could be in trouble with this one. Yeah. This almost kind of feels like here. We get in that here. And a big push to the upside. This is gonna blow the account, I think. This looks like a... Man. Are we getting pulled back in gold now again? Gold is pulling back. Gold is pulling back here. I think I could be wrong, but gold is... Look, this is... Man, it makes this big move, and then it's like said and done now. It's not doing anything. Well, honestly, this doesn't look like it. Well, I don't know. I could be wrong, but It does look like a triple top, but I kind of feel like, you know, if you're gonna rip through this, I kind of feel like we're gonna rip through this. Well, not a great start to the week. Down on my gold, kind of dragging everything down for me today. You know, somebody mentioned about if the gold is really wrecking you every time, why do you still trade gold? You're right. I wish I knew the answer for sure. Oh my god, look at that ripper here, guys. Holy, yeah, I'm gonna have to exit this trade, guys. I think the market is ready for a pump.
Order cancelled.
Yeah, I still have $1,000, which is fine. Oh, thank god. I still have 1,000. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really look like it wants to get a pullback here, right? Again, I mean, for me to try and go longer here, it's chasing at this point. still think we moved to the upside, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna pull back here, to be honest. I don't think that's what it's trying to do. We are getting a... Yeah, it's huh. Like, if we can actually get back into this 890, this thing could actually just keep going here. It doesn't look like it wants to pull back just yet. Just not ready yet, I think. I think the low last Friday that hit 732 probably was the bottom, a short-term bottom, if you will. Just keep in mind, we actually got a nice, beautiful break out of this pivot here. And that was very important, 860, with a big bullish bar. Where's we have a major level of resistance though here, 875 into the 880. But if we can actually pop over 880, I think we have a chance of a much bigger bounce, I guess. This is definitely getting very interesting. Wow, look at this. Look at this bounce, everyone. Look at this, man. I don't even know what to do now. Oh dear. Definitely very disappointed at myself. Definitely very disappointed at myself. Like I kept going against the trend, of course, as you guys could see. And then by the time I realized, it's kind of too late for me to get into that trade on the right side, because it's right at the top. It's at the premium pricing, so it's hard. Yeah, it's I mean, you guys know I'm an aggressive trader, but I find it difficult to imagine how if I'm finding it difficult to get into a trade. Just shows you how difficult this market is to find an entry on, especially when it's already ripped here so much. We're about 0.3% up in this market NQ, and that's about 70 points right from that open, so quite a bit of a bounce. I don't even know what to do now. It's like I kind of feel like, you know, we're gonna rip here even more. Really, I think that's what it's trying to do, but the only thing is, if I try to enter right now, it's gonna, I don't know. I still like it to the upside, to be honest, but this is almost kind of feels like the same thing as here. We had a beautiful bounce, and then guess what happened? We start to get a crack here to the downside. Let's see. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna draw a little line here. I want to see what it does. Right? Are we going to get a crack here to the downside? Let's say if this market starts to pull back here into this zone, then I'm gonna try and look to go long from there, just like something like this. So here we had a pullback from this key support, and then we had a pullback, but then it was a support, and obviously ended up getting a bounce. I think this is what it's trying to do right now. We get a little pullback here, bring it down into the 860s, and then try to call back up again. Gold, what is gold doing? Gold is up right now. Like, guys, man, both gold and NQ, what a confusing night, guys, man. I like both were technically moving to the upside with no real meaningful pullback. kind of feel like I'm looking for something and it's just not there. You know what I mean? It's just not there. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to, man, it's like it's right at the premium pricing here, right at the high. For me to get into a trade, this is almost kind of feels like getting into a trade, just like the trade that I got into with the gold. Officially bullish. Gold is pushing to resistance. Gold is the same thing. It's there's no, I don't know if there's any risk reward on that gold. If I try to get into a gold trade, we could also get a big pump in this gold as well. Thinking we're kind of overextended, but you know, I mean, gold can always go another 10-15 points to the upside. Just not there. Let's take a look at the ES. Wow, look at this, guys, man. How didn't I see this? This could be the W bottom here, forming, and a little break out of this zone. I think it's gonna take. Man, it looks actually pretty good, guys, man. Honestly, this right now, this one almost kind of feels like this bad boy here. Zigzag, zigzag, up and down, W pattern. And this could be another W pattern here, moving to the upside. Of course, maybe you get a little pullback here. But ultimately, I think it's trying to grind to the upside. I don't know what you guys see. So getting a little pullback here in NQ. I'd like to see this thing pull back a little bit. So no pullback here. Got to bounce off that 872. Let's see if I can actually get into some trade now. Just still not giving me a chance to get in. Man, I kind of feel like I missed the whole move. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, I think today is definitely a classic example of missing a lot of great opportunities to get into a trade. But that's obviously what happens to you when you get down pretty hard in one of the like for me, getting cooked on that gold trade kind of messed up the whole pace, if you will. So just kept missing trades back and forth. Too bad, everyone. We'll get it back, guys. Luckily I did not obviously lose anything. It's just but it's just some, just a couple bad trades. Just one of those days, man. It all started off at the gold, unfortunately. We'll make a good comeback. We'll make a good comeback story. But this market definitely is really slow right now. I mean, as much as I want to get into trade, look at this move. It's literally about 4 points, right? Like for 35 minutes, we've been just 4 points. So it's really hard, obviously, to get into trade like this, right? You got this one big move here. That's about 15 points. But then obviously everything else is like a 4 points. And here it's even worse. This is literally about 6 points, up and down for the entire duration for like an hour. So tough to be in this trade. And of course I don't want to chase because I already had some couple bad trades and don't want to make things even worse, if you will, right? So Yeah, maybe I should have just held long-sided trade right from the start. That would have definitely made my day. Yeah, trying to go long right now at this point, at this stage. It's tough. Yeah, long was definitely the way to do this. Kato, call out good place next time. It depends. Wow, the gold is pushing too. Oh man, I honestly, yeah, it's tough, guys. Gold pumping and the NQ pumping at the same time. Mike. Yeah, very confusing price action here on both NQ and gold, guys, man. Maybe I'm kind of overcomplicating myself, but I don't know. It's a strange slow grind to the upside. Obviously, I kind of missed the bus. So for me to chase this at this level now, definitely very difficult. Even though I kind of feel like, you know, we've got some more room. Like we probably end up getting into this pivot point. Back here into this 900. Can you guys believe what we are kind of witnessing right now? A little bit of a pivot here, topping end of this trend line, maybe a little pullback from there, I guess, but ultimately maybe we see ourselves get back into 900, man. I think that's what it's trying to do, to be honest, with this sort of a strength that we're getting, man. This market is just, maybe we just take the bear and the pullback out of our dictionary. Just doesn't exist anymore. It's a slow grind. It's tough for me to get into trade. All right, guys, man. You know what? I'm gonna have to call it here. It's just no point. I do not want to. I want to get into trades, but it's just not giving me a chance to get into, you know, decent trade. It's floating right up at the very top here. Even though I kind of feel like, you know, we have some more room to the upside. I'm still looking for a pullback, and it's just not pulling back here. So, you know, even a small little pullback like this would have been okay. We're just not even getting that at all right now. So I don't even know what to do at this point. And while the NQ is making a slow grind to the upside, the gold is just pumping as well. The 46, 33, 46 in the gold. It's just keep moving here to the upside as well. So it's yeah, it's tough. Yeah, this is definitely a classic example of now trying to get into a formal trade. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that, but it's just not looking good. This market smells something bad right now, to be honest. Sunday's a calling day. All right, guys, I will have to call it here. It's definitely very late in a day, and obviously I did not make some good trades. I think the gold kind of got me into a little bit into trouble, but we'll make a decent comeback here tomorrow. The market's slow, so I just not finding any interest right now. So might as well just get out. And we'll see you guys back tomorrow, man. Tomorrow back during the Asian market, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Everybody, will see you guys back tomorrow. I hope everybody have a great night. God bless everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow morning, man. It's gonna be another yet challenging day, it looks like. Take care, everybody. We'll see you guys back tomorrow, guys. Thank you, everybody, for hopping in. Thank you, guys. Good night. Kobar, Kato, Bull, Shavy, M. Schultz, Lovable, Ryan, Captain Price, Mikey, Dean, Henry, Kid Poker, everybody, PG, Merlin, everybody, have a great night, guys. See you guys back tomorrow. Peace. Born to win as well. Have a great night, guys. T. Charles. Everybody have a great night, guys. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. Asian market, 6 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Peace.